I need to have my. Hello, everybody. We're just waiting on the clowns. Hi, fancy meeting you here. I can see Ive and I can see Kayla. Hello. Yeah, the computer's not loading. You can't even see how pink my lipstick is. Because we're doing Mary Kay. Went a little bit pink. Hi, Rachel. We are waiting on clowns, and so we can have a chat. It just looks like a blob around my mouth. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. I'm on the Sunday. Why do weekends go so quickly? I just, Thank you. Yes, so we are going to be roasting Mary Kay today. I've never covered them, ever. Nope, not even like a top fails or anything. That should be interesting. And the person we're watching, I have seen Val and Gus cover, so should be interesting. There's going to be some chanting. Of course there is. Of course there is. The other thing I've been doing is Marina Worry, wife of Eric Worry. She has been hosting an event, and it's, I don't know, is it the third or fourth year, I think? Maybe longer. There doesn't seem to be many people on the bill, though, honestly. And I am very surprised that Jessie Lee not on there, because, I mean, we obviously know what's going on with her, but she hasn't turned down events for a long time. Maybe she's, finally prioritizing her health instead of her business. Who knows? That would be great. Go for it, But I was really surprised that she wasn't even on the original list, to be honest. And I've been recording it while I've been asleep. Because it starts at 2 a.m. Australia time, so yeah. Yeah, so that's what's been happening. I've just been covering Optavia. Hardcore Optavia coverage. Should I put music on? Let's put some music on, hey? Have I got some music? Have we just... I don't know if I've got music. Because it's not like... who else is... What's the one? StreamYard? Yeah, StreamYard, that's it. Alright. Maybe we might have to jump off and back on again. I don't know. Do you know what? I remember, because I think they have scheduled it, and when I scheduled a stream and then, like, on YouTube and then came here to stream it, I had issues. So that might be it. So I'm just going to send them a little sneaky message. Hi, dear. Everybody says hi. I lost. Ooh, what's that noise that just went? Oh, it's the first half of the Marina Worry Greatest Women in Network Marketing. I think that's the name of it. Hello, Hunter. Yes, happy Sunday. Hunter, did you pledge allegiance to Prince Charles? Because I certainly did not. Fuck Prince. Oh, I'm not allowed to swear. Shouldn't swear at first, like, 5 seconds, 5 minutes of the YouTube clip, apparently. Um, I was watching a creator, his name is The Tabernacle, and he's really left wing, um, like socialist, and he was like, England's going nuts, and it's very embarrassing. Yeah. And I didn't realize how rich Prince Charles was. He is so rich. Like, he's a billion upon billion upon billionaire. And the taxpayers, he's a taxpayer. The taxpayers are footing the bill. Hmm, nice. Oh yeah, pledging allegiance. Apparently there was a thing to, like, everybody had this one thing that they were going to say when, I pledge allegiance to our King Charles, blah, 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 he's my king. And, yeah, that's it, Rose. Oh, hang on, I need to go to my chat so I can actually put it on here. Yeah, they really do not have a sense of anything like that. Yeah, and the Tabernacle was saying how Prince Charles has not only inherited a bunch of wealth, but also he has uh, invested well, and he is a billion upon billionaire. When I went to London, uh, I went to the Tower of London because I like, the gruesome history, and that's where they used to torture people and heads on pikes and things like that. And I was like, ooh, let's go and have a look at some dark history, forgetting that the Tower of London is where they have the crown jewels. Now, my grandma was born in England, came over to Australia. Uh, Hard agree on that, Emery. Uh, and thanks, Karina. Uh, the My grandma, when I went back after like 30 or 40 years to go and do like a tour and look at everything, she went to she took a billion pictures. This is when you had to look at uh same, Hunter. Uh we looked we looked at books and books of photographs back in the day, and she took heaps of the crown jewels, so I completely forgot about it until I got there. And then I went to look at them. I'm like, "Oh, see what they look like. This will be fun." And I was so angry. I was like, I couldn't believe the wealth just sitting behind glass, you know, just sitting there behind glass, and less than, meters away from that spot, unhoused people. Nice, good for you, royal family. Joining from, oh no, what's DC roasting over? She's not roasting. What's she watching? What's she doing over there? I wonder what's going on. Poor clowns. Nothing yet from the clowns. I would say they're probably stressing out. But that's okay. It's all good. We're having a chat, a big chat. Uh, oh, Hunter, the regret I have. Okay, I didn't go to the Natural History Museum, but I think it would have angered me as well because I'm pretty sure they have First Nations people, like their relics and bones and things like that. And I know uh, First Nations people, when they are not returned to the soil, that the spirit doesn't rest. And it's really sad that there's all these spirits, and they're in the Vatican as well, because the Vatican actually has a lot of relics and riches. And yeah, it's really sad. Did I go to Camden? Um, Camden? Yeah. Oh, this. Camden, I went to what's the Beatles one? Like Penny Lane. I went to the little fashiony place where yeah, like oh yeah. Okay, so they're just trying to restart the router. Yeah, I went to some like street markets and there were about in one street, uh there were about 5 shirts. Uh there were about 5 shops, just shops selling Banksy shirts. And I didn't realize this, and I went into one, the first one, and I'm like, "Ooh, this must be really like wow, maybe Banksy works here because no one knows who Banksy is." And then there were like 4 other shops. I'm like, "Oh, okay, Banksy doesn't work here." I thought it was really unique. I stayed in Paddington actually, and it was it was okay. Um, but I had the worst Australia Day, the worst Christmas day ever. Uh, oh, there you go, Kayla. That is good. Uh, that they have returned stuff. Yeah, that's it. The other thing too is, do you know that why the royal family got so rich other than the uh, the stealing of land and riches is the what's it called? The oh, they're drug dealers. Yeah, because the Opium War of I can't remember the year, but China got to a point where China was like, "Hey, dudes, we have everything we need, right? We don't want to trade anymore." And England's like, "Hey, dudes, we really like your tea, silk, this, that. We would we would like to continue trading with you." And by we would like, I mean, um, you need to like we it's not a conversation. We're gonna trade. Anyway, so they sort of niggled at each other and then opium was introduced. Guess where the best opium is grown? In the in India, around Afghanistan. And the East India Company was a business that was also actually like ruling over a place. Anyway, so what they did is they introduced opium into the like their world. There was massive addiction problems, and eventually like that's how England was going to make their money. This is what we're trading with you. You have to trade. And China, maybe that series of events isn't exactly how it happened, but uh yeah, and they ended up going to war over it, and that's why Hong Kong was ceded to Britain or the UK until not too long ago, like the last 20, 30 years. Anyway, drug dealers, thieves, uh, colonizers, etc., etc., etc. Yes. Oh, that's great, Karina. I sent Karina a message about how, like, because I have taught history before and I like to put it in simple terms. Yeah. Yay, imperialism. Uh, yeah, like Hitler was a fuckboy because he was like, I'm not gonna invade. honey, I'm not going to invade. Okay. I promise I'm not going to invade a country. Then he invaded the country and he's like, oh, look, I'm sorry. Won't happen again. I won't invade another country. And then he just kept on doing it. So, and just like a beaten down girlfriend, Germany kept trusting him at his word, let him keep on going. So, when I actually, oh yeah, he did date. I don't know if I'd use the word date, but he forced his niece to be his date. That's for sure. She died in some interesting circumstances. Yeah, so that's how I taught. I didn't use the swear word, but I did say it because they learn it in grade 10 over here. And I said, he's that boyfriend who promises he's not going to cheat. He's a player, and they were like, oh, we get it. And they will. I think all of that class will remember Joseph Goebbels' name forever because we called him Joseph Gumballs. They will remember that. Yeah. Well, I haven't seen any porcupine quill work. Yeah, let's get into history stream. What do they do? Do they use the porcupine quill as the drawing implement, or do they use it as do they put art on it? I'm curious if anyone knows. Yeah, so when I went to England, got angry about that, and I'm so annoyed at myself because I really like ancient Egyptian history, and I didn't go to the. I know that it's ill-gotten goods and should be returned to Egypt, but the British Museum has the best Egyptology, collection in the world, and I didn't go. The other place I wanted to go that I didn't get to was the war rooms because I really like World War II history, hence the Hitler knowledge. I've been to Germany twice. I love Germany. Huh? Oh, they use them like beads. Oh, there you go. Hey. I've seen a couple of native artists on TikTok and stuff. In the beading. I'm just too I have too many projects on the go. I'm making brooches. And I tried now I had a brooch which had a little scully on it, and it sort of broke, and so this is a different one. So I've put resin on the outside to see if it stays on. So I'm going to wear it for a week and see how it goes. Yeah. But it's made out of cloud clay, and I've been making words. See this one, Tish. This one says Fem Power, and this one says ACAB. Ugh! The amount of times I drop these friggin' things because they're so light. This one, I've been trying to make this for a week. Gus, see? The G's are really hard to make out of this. Then I've got a couple of spicy words. This is inspired by Jonathan Van Ness. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh! I'm like, oh, what? Okay, hang on. I just want to acknowledge Karina's. Yes. Hello.
We're here. I cannot believe we were ready so early. I was like, all I have to do is open Restream and we're gonna be fine. And then it wouldn't open.
Yeah.
So 3 million restarts later, a router change, some updating, you know. I literally went, I typed some stuff into a command thingy. I typed VBN kill. I'm like, what? What am I?
That's like the name of an anime.
I had to type in kill. It's fine. We're fine. Hi. Thank you for waiting.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Thank you all.
I'm sorry. But I'm also, I it's not really my fault, so I can't be that
No.
sorry. Hi. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
It was very bad luck, I think.
Thank you. I also saw the chat was talking about anti-imperialism, so thank you. I appreciate that.
We love that. We love
Oh,
those
look,
vibes.
we got it. We got historical. I've been teaching.
Tish pulled up. She said, "Listen, the clowns aren't gonna show up. Let me pull out my history lesson from a few weeks ago." No, I'm kidding. I love it. Did you watch any of this, Tish?
No, but I've seen her before. Like
Okay.
what you've showed me. So I know that she's got an interesting voice, her cadence.
Yes.
So that can be a bit abrasive.
Yes. So I
yes,
just
but
wanted to like warn you and everybody else. You can comment on the tone, and you can also comment on the fact that a lot of Mary Kay people adopt this kind of breathy, almost like kindergarten school teacher Michelle Duggar kind of a voice, in my opinion. Okay. So if you want to comment on that, that's fine, but we're not going to call her voice annoying. We're not going to go there. You know, I just want to make that clear. If we see it, we're going to ignore it, maybe delete it. Cool?
Yeah. And I was thinking, like, I mean, when I look at cadence, especially if it's like if I can sense that it's put on, that's when I'll say something. Like,
For sure.
and they usually expose themselves, you know, like because they'll say something.
I'm sorry. It's gotta go on the Instagram.
It's for the gram.
It's for the gram. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I was taping a second half of an Optavia video last night. No, not second half. Part 10. God damn it.
Oh wow.
Part 10 of like soldier. 3 million. Like
oh my god. Oh
and
god.
I found because I make my little thing small and I put it on the screen, and I amused myself for 10 minutes putting my face on all of the people on the stage. So I'm gonna Photoshop it all together, but I was wearing the same color shirt as Doug. It was perfect.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait to see that. That you are a master of Photoshop. I can't wait to see it.
I'm excited.
And
I've been laughing.
I've been loving the Optavia series. I don't love what they're saying, but I love your content and DC's coverage of it. One more thing. If you haven't liked both of the streams, please do that. I had an idea. I think in the future, we should make all of these on Tish's channel until she gets to 1K. Hashtag echo push for 1K.
Hashtag.
So just letting y'all know that if you pull up here next time, it might be on Tish's channel, and that's the vibe. So like both streams, comment on both streams. We're trying to support everybody. Anything else before we start?
Not really. Are there any trigger warnings for this one?
Some mild religious stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she says it's a Jesus thing, so some minor faith manipulation, you know, not cute.
Okay.
They chant at the end.
Oh yeah, chanting. Be aware that there is some culty chanting. So if that creeps you out, maybe we'll let you know when it's coming, but maybe skip out of that part because it gave me the EBGBs.
Yeah.
My god.
And I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, I didn't.
This one is relatable. Like me too. I actually say that to the students. I'm like, don't make me yell. I will sound like a chipmunk. It gets higher and higher and higher, and I'm like, it's really annoying. I'm sorry. Oh, hang on. I just want to show you one. I showed the chat, so you know I've been making little brooches and stuff. Hey.
Ooh,
yes.
Yeah. So yesterday I had to go to the chemist, and next to the chemist was this little collective shop where you hire a shelf and you can sell stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, this is where I can sell stuff. Like, this was
Yes.
in the middle of nowhere, and I bought this, which has got like little scullies on
Cute.
it.
Oh, stop.
It's a Tish raid for DC.
Incoming.
Yay! Woo, woo, woo.
Nice.
Tish raid, Tish raid, Tish raid, Tish raid from DC.
Hey, Raiders, if you're not following Tish, if you're not subscribed to Tish, push for 1K.
Push for 1K.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
DC.
you.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
DC.
Yes,
it.
thank you, DC.
Yes, and anyone here or in Tish's channel, if you're not following DC, please go do that. DC is wonderful.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, we appreciate it. Do you want to tell the people what we're watching tonight?
Ooh.
What does chemist mean? Is that
Okay, so the pharmacy, but I know that the chemist is the person who is the chemist.
right?
That's the name of the shop as well.
Oh,
I've got to go to
okay.
the chemist. Yeah.
That's funny.
It did
I didn't-
sound like
right. It sounds
Like
like,
a
it sounded
ooh.
scary.
Oh, you're gonna go to the Elamir chemist? Ooh.
Oh, we're gonna make some formulas. You're gonna make
Formula
some
time.
strips.
Ooh.
Sorry, that's what I thought of too. I was just like, you're going to the Elamir chemist, and you're getting your own formula going.
Love it. But tell
Hey, oh yes, tell the people.
what we're watching. Oh wait,
Hang
tell
on, I
Hunter
just
happy
wanna say
birthday too. Sorry.
Happy
yeah.
birthday, Hunter, to you.
Sorry.
And-
Yes.
hang on, is it Aaron's birthday too? I think it's Aaron's birthday.
I think tomorrow. Happy birthday
Tomorrow.
to Aaron?
Okay.
Happy Earth Day to Aaron.
Tomorrow, say happy birthday, everybody.
Yes.
Yes.
Raiders of the
Now,
Lost Ark.
I just want to, because I already showed everybody in the chat. This says, can you see what it says?
Guys! It's a user!
No, it's a different girl. It's from work.
Oh,
kidding.
okay. I was like, that's fine too.
I was like, that's cool. But thank you. That's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. It's so
awesome.
cute.
Oh, love it.
Oh wait, Hunter
All right.
says it's Aaron's birthday in Australia.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
happy
So
birthday from the
Aussies.
future.
Yes.
Happy birthday from the future.
Happy birthday
Oh,
from the future.
I love that you're in the future. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Woo.
She's
Hashtag.
It's
she's
not
just
much
ahead of
better.
time.
You're ahead of our time,
You're just ahead
if
of
you
the
will.
time. Okay. What are we watching? Tell the people.
I don't know her name, but we're watching.
I don't
something
either.
from Mary Kay. I had pink lipstick on. It's like gone.
So
It's
her
completely
name
gone already.
Her name is Kristen Sharp. She's a Mary Kay national sales director. She's one of the top
Recruiters? Question mark?
top recruiters, top paid people. She's been at the top for a long time. And her mom is also a Mary Kay executive. And her
Mom recruited her.
her mom also is going to introduce her in this video. And you can't tell that it's her mom.
And it's funny because she mentions that her mom recruited her, that her mom helped her in the business, but the mom doesn't say anything about the lady that announced her being her mom, nor does her mom say anything about the fact that she's announcing her daughter. It's very strange.
Like, I feel like most companies would at least allow her to say, and my daughter, you know what I mean? But that's not even a part of the
I
introduction.
watched her blossom into a great whatever.
Wouldn't you think that's a good sales pitch? I thought they liked the family bond.
They love it, but apparently not for the introductions at the conference. So,
all right.
yeah, I just thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, everybody get your notebooks out. It's time to take notebooks. Oh, your spiral notebook. If you saw Heather C's stream, Heather C just covered Kristen Sharp, and she was trying to give us ideas on how to be more productive. She told us to wake up earlier and get a spiral notebook. Groundbreaking.
Wow.
A spiral notebook.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So go follow Heather if you're not, and you can check out that stream for Kristen's not good advice. I mean, maybe good for some people, but not good general advice and not groundbreaking either.
Can I get a leather-bound notebook instead?
I hate you. Okay. I think is it time?
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, can we hear? Let me know if we can all hear that. Okay. She also, let's not make fun of her. She has a little fall. Okay.
Yeah, she takes a little spill, but I will I will say she recovers gracefully, and I will give her points for that.
Nice.
I would have taken me out. I would have been done.
Yeah.
I would have been down for the count.
Dude, if
I say it's a wonder that, thank God I can't fall on stream because I'm already sitting down. Because if I could fucking fall on stream, it would be over. I would end it. It would be done.
Yeah. All right. And so, yeah, this is her mom, and there's no, let's just hear this introduction. I kind of already told you, but there's no reference to her being
independent future executive senior sales director.
Did you guys all hear that too?
The first word? Did you hear that first word?
Independent future executive sales director.
Yeah.
So she's not there yet?
This was in 2013, so of then, no. So this is like an older clip. But still, I just really find it interesting that they tell people that they introduce them as future this. You know what I mean? That's like if I'm trying to get a PhD, I don't introduce myself as future PhD every time I talk to people. You know what I mean? It's kind of, it's interesting.
Future owner of a Louis Vuitton bag. Possibly.
Oh my God, didn't someone say future actor in their bio?
Oh yeah, remember future actor like Christina Smallwood?
I wasn't sure if that was MLM.
No,
That's why I whispered it. I wanted to make sure it was MLM.
Yes, it was.
Oh, that gave me a goof and a gaff.
And also, Karina is right. Don't claim victory yet. You can fall off your chair.
To be fair, I've made the camera fall.
Yeah,
when we were filming a video, because I got taken aback by Joe's barbecue and foot massage. So
if you haven't seen that skit, please look it up. Joe's barbecue and foot massage.
Joe's barbecue and foot massage.
Sorry
for that.
It's just a meme. It's you need both, you know? You got your barbecue or you got your feet clean, you know?
I mean, true.
Yeah, why not?
Barbecue sauce everywhere. It can't be a bad idea.
Kristen Rogers is a double star winner and a 6-time, triple star winner.
Oh yeah, Grace.
And she has been in the top.
She is Grace.
She kind of ate that. I'm not going to give her any props for anything other than recovering from a fall.
But Queen said, whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, I'm not even making fun of her. She hit the whoa.
She did.
She hit the whoa. I think she did get rid of that Karen haircut, and I love it. She looks better now with the hair.
I'm happy for her because the haircut is
yeah.
No comment.
Top
I say
10
nothing.
of her seminar 3 times. And she was queen of sharing last year.
Do we all know what that means?
AKA sorry, I just hit the mic. AKA queen of recruiting. Yeah. This is bad.
Queen of sharing?
Yes.
They honor the queen of sharing. And she explains that a little bit more in her spiel, so don't you worry, we'll get there.
Okay.
Yes. So there's a queen of sharing, a queen of sales, and then an overall queen that is crowned. So I think this year she was crowned as the queen. And it's really weird to watch the speech of her and her mom because it's supposed to be an endearing moment, but it just feels weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not
There's
saying
something off about it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not a good moment at all. I'm just saying it feels very manufactured, you know? Not the queen of pouring into people. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
Oh God.
You have no idea. Oh yeah, like the stream.
Give it a good old lick.
She has led her unit to over the $1.1 million circle this year. And her highest.
So So one thing that I know about these conventions is that if you're in Mary Kay and you're like in the audience, you're expected to like stand up and clap like every 30 seconds. You know what I mean? If you thought a Catholic mass was a lot of standing, wait till you go to a Mary Kay convention.
Oh yeah.
Okay? Those Catholic masses have nothing on these ladies. So yeah, they're clapping and cheering every 30 seconds. And you can see in the speech that Kristen puts pauses.
Oh yeah, she'll like do pauses and make a little face and just wait for people to clap. She'll be like, she'll do a little nod. She does it like, yep, yep. Because like she's like agreeing with herself. It's so.
All I can think about is the Optavia videos because it's just in my brain. And Doug Wood, like, he sucks so much, but
Yeah,
he does.
you know,
he really does.
and he just gets so angry. And Kevin, oh damn, Kevin, that kazoo thing, that is my favorite moment of all MLM content ever.
Can we all
can we cheers to that?
Oh, so aggressive. Nothing personal.
Can you send us that clip so that we can react to it with just a
Yes.
kazoo moment? Because
Yeah.
I love a kazoo.
I love a good kazoo.
Oh my god.
I love
so
a kazoo.
funny.
We'll have to get some. I don't think we have any.
Also, Kevin Transphobe. I just called him Kevin Transphobe instead of Kevin Tinter. I was trying to say Kevin Tinter is a transphobe, but his new name is Kevin Transphobe. And this stream is the trans agenda.
Yeah,
okay,
I am the trans agenda.
So by liking the stream, you are supporting the trans agenda.
Support our trans agenda. It's not just the trans agenda. Our trans agenda.
Oh my god. But thank you. God
bless.
We needed to think about Doug for a second.
Oh, I need
Kevin. I'm excited for that.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Transphobe! Okay, we need to shut up. We need to get to the end of this so we can hear the chanting, okay? This is important.
Unless she's a recovering Catholic. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
No.
I went to one and I was scarred.
It's like, dude. Because the thing is, they all know when to stand up to.
I know.
I had to be like on this edge of my seat, like just.
I know. I'm like in my peripheral. I'm like, oh, I gotta know when they stand up.
And just like, and eventually, like they'll like go they'll be like halfway through something, and I'll like think it's over, and I'll start to stand up, and then they're still going, and I'm just like, oh shit.
No, and there's lines. You also have to learn your lines.
Yes.
May peace be with you, and also with you. We lift up God. We lift him up to our hearts. Yeah. I know it. I know it.
You know what I did? I did the classic. What you do in musicals when you don't know the words, you just mouth apple, banana. I think it was cherry, banana, or something. Grapefruit, banana. So I was just
you just say fruits.
Like grapefruit and banana, grapefruit and banana, grapefruit and banana,
watermelon and blueberry,
right? Because it looks like you're doing something, but you're really not. You're really not. You
just gotta fake it till you make it, baby.
Yeah, I agree.
That's it. That is if you find yourself in a Catholic mass.
If you do,
if you find yourself in a Catholic mass.
Oh man,
I like
luck.
it.
Good luck. One time we found ourselves.
Think
it's camp. It is quite it's Christian camp. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, come on, the outfits those bishops wear. Come on, tell me that's not camp.
It's camp.
Tell me that's not
Man
camp.
in a dress.
Please stand. See, at least they say let us please stand, because then that gives you a cue to stand. I appreciate it when they give a let us rise. Or when the conductor turns around, he's like, oh my god, damn, okay, fine. You gotta get up. I appreciate that, you know? Tell me when I'm about to stand up.
The passionate look back. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my god, just the
oh, that makes me laugh. It's just
I love it. It's great.
Theater.
Yes. Commissions are over $29,000. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my daughter, future Executive Senior Sales Director, Kristen Rogers.
That's
Oh,
it.
she did say it?
Well,
okay, but that's it?
That's it. My daughter. That's it.
Okay.
Can you
Did she
imagine
say
that's
my
all?
daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
she did. I missed that the first time. I thought she said
Me
nothing.
too.
Sorry.
I've
my
watched
bad.
this 3 times and I missed it. So, also Elizabeth has heard of Kristen because of Pink Sharp. Whoa. That's her last name.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know, you're good.
Same truth. She uses some of the crap she's won as an incentive for her team to front load inventory.
Oh.
Oh.
She will post like the necklaces and stuff that she wins, and she's like, "Do you want to get this?" Or like, "What da da da?" You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
kind of she is a little bit. She hides it a little better than some of the other Huns, I will say. So
Yeah.
her Instagram is not as interesting, but there are definitely moments in there that it's like, you know what I mean? Like we found one and she used the anchor emoji like maybe 6 times in one post.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was all about anchor. Anchor.
Because the anchor is the symbol for her director's area,
Anchor.
region, whatever the fuck.
Should
That's
I
the
read? Let me
symbol
find
in
it.
the
Let me
Can I
find
please
it.
do a dramatic reading?
Yes, there's literally. If you took a shot every time she said the word anchor,
I would be
not
wasted
okay.
in 2 seconds.
You would not be okay. Okay, so here it is. She has a picture with her pin, and there it is. It's an anchor. Okay,
Oh
so
my God,
anchor number 1. All right, all right.
That's anchor number 1. This is a quote in the beginning. You can't control the wind, but you can adjust the sails. An anchor emoji keeps the ship from drifting away due to the currents or winds. It flexes the boat to a certain position. The anchor emoji is also said to have a deeper meaning of security, stability, and being grounded. Hebrews 6:19 says, "We have this hope as an anchor emoji for the soul, firm and secure." I'm sorry.
No, I just love the word firm. I'm sorry.
Firm and secure. Sorry, there's more. I choose to use the anchor emoji as the symbol for our shark national area because we are anchored in faith. She missed one. She missed an anchor emoji.
I'm missing a few.
We're
at least 5.
We are secure and have our eyes ahead to the future. When there are challenges in our path, our anchor emoji holds us firm and stable, not letting us drift. What keeps you grounded in times of uncertainty? Oh my God.
So yeah, that's who we're dealing with today.
Yeah, lots of anchors.
Lots of
That's what
anchors.
Imagine just a bag of anchors just falls onto the stage. That's Kristen Sharp.
It's like
she's just a clonk, an anchor. She just
Or like
that's her.
a dancing chorus line of anchors, like
You know, like a la Fantasia, the hippos. They all have tutus on and they're doing a little dance.
I hate you. God. Mute. But really, that's the song.
Boring.
what is it?
Sorry.
And the world's gonna know your name. I feel like Doug uses that one too, doesn't he?
I know.
yes, and they love the thunder. Hear the thunder.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
Like
God.
being in the thunder.
Of course they love that song.
I wonder how they would feel knowing that people, at least 2 people in Imagine Dragons are ex-Mormons.
Ooh.
Oh.
And they were in a documentary about deconstructing their faith as it was either ex-Mormon or ex-Jehovah Witness, but I'm pretty sure it was Mormon because I kind of remember that, but I could be wrong. I just wonder how they'd feel about that. Look at her go. Look at her go. Yeah, queen. Oh my God.
Wow. She's doing Lily.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, what a princess.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And then people are like, don't you want this to happen to you? And I'm like, no. Do y'all really care that much about fanfare? I get it that, like, for the brain, it can be nice to be recognized, but this amount of fanfare is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone walked out to the stage like that in MLMs, you know? Like, what was that?
They do that in Mary Kay. They get walked out by a man. They
Who
even
is
have.
that?
I think that's her husband.
Oh. But
You
why
think
did he
that's her
go
husband?
tap tap? Like
Good question. Good question. I don't know who this is. I don't know
I
who
don't
this
know.
is.
even
I don't know
even
this
John
man.
Maxwell went for the kiss
Yeah, true.
creepily.
Of
Ooh.
course.
Creepily.
Of course he did.
Mm.
Of course he did.
I'm gonna go potty real quick because we were trying to figure out how to fix the stream and I didn't go potty before stream, so I will be back.
I was at this if this is her debut. Ooh,
What
ooh.
did I just
You
do?
okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I
Yeah.
just unplugged something on accident.
So
Oh,
DC, we're good. We're good. Yeah,
No,
we're
no,
okay.
no.
It's already unplugged.
Okay.
The prediction has come to pass. She tripped over.
Oh, you
on
did trip
stream.
over something. The
Well-
prediction came to pass, but you didn't all see it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
DC doesn't think that that's her husband, so FYI,
Oh, okay.
you were right. Okay, I just kind of made an assumption, but maybe they just have people that walk them out. I just kind of thought that was weirder than having your husband walk you out.
It's
So
it's like when they have the Oscars and they walk, like they have people, just a random woman in a nice dress, no
Yeah.
one famous. But do you know who they usually are? Nepo babies. They're usually like the children of people who are famous.
mm,
You know?
DC says she was at this if this is her debut. So this was in
Yeah.
2013. This is her first year as a $1 million director. And I don't know if she's a national sales director here or not. I'm not quite sure.
There we go.
Oh, let me see. See, oh, I can't click this. It won't let me click it because I'm on Restream and I can only like click chats to show on. But if you guys want to open that link that DC sent, I appreciate it. Thank you. I will try to look at it later. Gus is
I can
good. Gus is
probably.
good. Oh, maybe if you can open it, we can see what it says. If
I'll
not,
see
no
if
worries.
I can.
Okay.
I'll see if I can.
If you guys want to let me know if you can hear Kristen, okay, that would be great.
What an honor it is to be up here. My prayer is that something I share inspires you to achieve more, that you uncover a renewed confidence in yourself, have an urgency to move into action.
Oh! Huh. So that's what you're trying to do, isn't it? Thank you for letting us know what your motives are. Oh, nice. DC sent it to you, and then Lushy sent it to me. Teamwork.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's her husband. Okay, yeah, that's not him. Oh, okay, they're cute. Good for them. Good for them.
Okay.
Oh, her mom is so cute. I wish she wasn't an MLM so bad. I love her mom. Her mom's adorable. Ugh, okay, I'm gonna shut up. But okay, good for them, but not good for them, because they're making their money through ill-begotten means.
And truly believe that yes, you can reach your wildest dreams in Mary Kay.
Not just your wildest dreams, Tish. It's the wildest ones in Mary Kay!
I don't have any dreams in Mary Kay. Really,
My dream in Mary Kay is that it gets shut the fuck down, but I highly doubt that. So
Is
I
that
hope
really her mother in this one? Like,
in which one? The one
she's
with the
got
bangs?
dark hair?
Yeah, that's
Does she-
her.
Oh my god, that's a different person.
I'm telling you,
From-
the hair did a major difference. I love the bangs on
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
She's really cute. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But let's be real. The early 2000s, the 2010s, we all have some bad photos from then, okay? We all made bad hair choices. So I'm not saying she looked bad or anything, okay? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
In my time with you today, there are 3 things I want to focus on: self-discipline, parties, and personal recruiting.
Huh.
Self-discipline, parties, and personal recruiting.
Oh, this is also a fun fact that I forgot to tell you. This lady worked for John Maxwell for 2 years.
Ew.
Yeah, and she loves him.
Ew.
She loves him. She
Oh,
does
look
book
at him.
clubs. Yeah, well, she does book clubs on her Instagram and on her YouTube with his books. I think I sent it to you once if you ever want to react to it. So
Okay. Mm.
yeah. Yikes.
Just 3, but 3 components I believe have been instrumental in my 7-year career with Mary Kay. So, are you ready? I sat in this arena 7 years ago as a brand new Mary Kay consultant. I had been in the company less than 6 weeks. But at that seminar, the Lord planted a dream in my heart to be $1 million director and the queen of the Diamond Seminar.
Of course
The
you
Lord. The Lord? The Lord. Not Lord the singer. I don't think she was around then. She would have been too young.
did. Lord was too busy writing her first album and doing the
Mhm.
things that inspired her to write her first album.
I think she might have been like 5 or 6. She's quite young, so laying the groundwork. It is giving the wide smile. It's giving like Stepford wife. I'm the everything is so polished.
Yes.
Ugh.
She has something about her that like draws you in. You know what I mean? She's not a
Yeah.
bad speaker for sure. It's just she's trying to make it sound like it's so easy and like it's so simple, and it's not, you know?
This,
Mm.
yep.
I don't
does.
know if I remember what Barbie from Toy Story sounds like, but maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing is, I don't know if she's always sounded like this or if a lot of women in Mary Kay sound like this, so she adopted that voice more and more. You know what I mean?
Her mom's in Mary Kay for who knows how long, so maybe she just learned it from her mom.
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe she just sounds like this, but I also feel more like she is just modeled the women that she's seen in Mary Kay for so long, and she's just crafted her persona based on that. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know? But she said the Lord put it on her heart to make $1 million in this company. So.
And let me guess, the Lord provided.
Yay!
Good for her,
At the
though.
cost of who?
Yeah, at the cost of who?
How many people? How many people did you scam, in my opinion, to get that money?
Yeah. And like, can you? Well, if the Lord, like, if you've got an in with the Lord, right? Can you put in a word for the rest of your downline? Because I don't know, like,
can you put in a word for the 99.7% of people?
If you've got a direct connection, babes, you could be doing a lot more with that than just making $1 million.
Absolutely.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Use that direct line for good, mamas.
For 7 years, I've prayed over this dream. I've had it on my goal poster year after year after year. I've watched the $1 Million March DVD countless times. The $1 Million seat cover that corporate sent me has been displayed so long on my kitchen bar stool, it's like a permanent fixture. I'm a very visual person, and so I even pasted my name in the back of the Applause magazine so I could visually see my name at the top of the list next to $1 Million Production.
Can I stop this? I don't know. I think you have to stop it.
I paused it.
Okay. I thought she said I tasted my name, and I'm like, what? Is that? And I was trying to actually like validate that and say, did she mean she said it? Like
she said it and it tasted good to say it? So just for anybody that has never heard of the Applause magazine, it's a Mary Kay magazine. I'm not sure if it's the catalog or if it's just something that goes out to the consultants, but it is a magazine. And somewhere in there, I don't know if they do this anymore, but they used to list out how much the top earners would make every month. Yeah. So it would be like, this person, 1 million, this person, 950,000, this person, 850,000. And you could see month after month after month, the same women were always on those lists, you know? And that's how I found some of the people that I found on Instagram. Kristen was one of those people. Dacia Weingart was one of those people. Gloria Mayfield Banks is another one of those people. Yeah, so there's many, you know, and so that's what she's saying, that she used it as a manifestation tool. Does that make sense? Yeah.
What you may not know is that for the past 2 years, our Yes unit has done the $950,000 unit club. And with our goal being million, this was a very frustrating place to land 2 years in a row. You know when you give something all that you got, you truly throw your heart over the line, only to fall short. It can be very discouraging.
Yeah.
No shit, Sherlock.
Also, I'm sorry, honey, but you're still making your unit production was still $950,000.
You were still doing well.
Like, how many
What?
people in Mary Kay can ever do that?
Yeah.
That's so much makeup to sell. Like,
Yeah.
and it's not as consumable.
No.
No. I
Like-
make my makeup last. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, and
It's not-
I'd only
Yeah.
get something new if I didn't already have it. Like I have had, or it expires and I need to get something
Mhm.
new. But that's like, 2 years or something. So,
Yeah.
wow.
It just, I don't know, just to hear her say, like, when you want a dream, doesn't it suck when you don't get it? And there's all these people who are, like, losing money in the audience, and they're all like, yeah, dude, that's
Like, that's what's happening to me all of the time.
Like,
to get you your $1 million paycheck. Like,
exactly. So I think she's trying to, like, empathize with them and see, like, I've been in the same position too, but from somebody who knows how much she's making, it's very hollow. So hollow.
Mhm.
And perhaps you have felt this way.
They also, I forgot, they do sell skincare. That is a little bit more consumable
yeah,
than
yeah,
the
yeah.
makeup. They sell skincare and stuff like that. Yeah.
About a goal you have set. Well, these past few years, people have even said,
Oh, there's the teleprompter. I saw it in the back.
You did?
Yeah, there it is. You see it? You see it?
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with the teleprompter. It's just, let's all know, because somebody did say that probably is affecting her cadence,
Mm.
And again, we are not making I don't want to make fun of her voice. I don't think that that's okay. You know what I mean? She speaks the way that she speaks. It is just interesting, though, that a lot of people in these companies will change their cadence and their tone a little bit to sound more like other people. So maybe it's a little bit easier to do that when you have rehearsed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
just right. And Heather does wonder if they write their own speeches. I know for sure that they are approved by corporate.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. So somebody in chat last time said, because we were watching a terrible call with Pamela Waldorf Shaw, and she was just using all of the disgusting manipulation in the book. Same with Summer Fortenberry. Both of them just told terrible stories. And people were saying, like, corporate approved this. Like, corporate approves all of the speeches.
Goddamn.
Yeah,
So it's not
right.
just like they get up there and, you know what
Say
I mean?
whatever they want. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Yeah. Oh, it could be a speech to text for those who can't hear. It kind of
yeah.
that is possible too. Good point. Good point. Sorry, who said that? Good point, Birdie. I appreciate it. So it could be a teleprompter also,
Yeah.
because she is
Sure.
kind of like moving around the stage. So I wonder, like, do they have that many teleprompters, or is it just for hearing impaired people? So it could be that.
Mm-hmm. Possible.
well, these past few years, people have even said, maybe you should just let go of that $1 million dream. Or comments like, you've gone for it twice and didn't make it. It's probably a sign that it's not meant to be. You know, when you have people discouraging you from keeping on, you can start questioning yourself, your reason, your purpose.
More like you can start questioning Mary Kay and what it can do for you. So you start having genuine questions that you didn't have before because people were just telling you, the person that recruited you was just telling you to jump right into it.
Yep.
So you didn't have time to have those questions. And now that you have those questions, oh, you're just doubting yourself and you're doubting your abilities.
You're doubting the dream.
No, you're not. You're just having genuine questions, babes.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
God.
Also, DC makes a good point. They have teleprompters everywhere so people can read the speeches. So it's probably both because the stage is circular and so that people can read it.
And I just wanted to highlight this one too. sounds like Monet, where they,
Yeah.
when they repackaged all of their products so that you'd have to buy the different colored bottles.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Amy, I have cousins that are in Mary Kay. The amount of times that they will qualify for the car and then lose it.
Yeah, no, that shit's not okay.
That's not okay.
It's
And
not
then
a free car. It's not
it's
a
not a
free
free
car.
car.
It's
It's not a free
car.
car. It's not a free car. If it was a free car, you wouldn't lose it if you don't make your qualification. Also, the lease is in your name, and you have to pay for maintenance and upkeep. And taxes.
And not to mention the taxes.
Starts doing a screamo version. It's not a free car. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Your goal. Can you relate?
Yes, they can.
Well, this was a very difficult thing for me to work through. But at seminar last year, when we landed in the number 5 position, doing 964,000, I stood on this stage and I made up my mind that I was going to hit my goal.
I thought you had already made up your mind that you were going to hit your goal, babes. Didn't that happen on the first conference?
She already made it up. She said that God put it on her heart, and she.
Yeah.
So
It was in the
already
magazine.
It was in the magazine. You put it in the magazine, babes. I don't know what you want me to say.
It was already in the magazine. Oh, I'm crying. The poor
that
magazine.
was so good. That poor not that poor magazine. The poor trees that made that magazine.
Yeah, true. T.
Oh, so
God.
many.
Too many.
I was coming back to seminar as a $1 million director. If I would have listened to those negative people, I wouldn't be standing here today as a $1.1 million sales director.
And that's the point, everybody. Don't listen to those negative old people. Don't listen to those crusty bitches like us.
Don't listen to us crusty busties. Listen to the fresh, new, luxurious Mary Kay ladies. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much. Don't listen to anyone that has anything bad to say about Mary Kay, because if they have something bad to say, then they're just haters. They don't support your dream.
Yeah. It was the team as Matt.
Yeah, congrats to your team. You didn't do shit.
Also, no, the team did everything so that she could make all that money. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that great? Also, I want to point out that Mary Kay doesn't track how much, like, their customer sales. They don't track it. They only track how much product goes out.
To the distributors?
How much product is sold from the warehouse. So they do not track if that product ever even leaves those Mary Kay distributors' homes.
Yeah.
Because they don't care.
Because they don't
care.
Because that's not the point.
Wow, that's really blatant, isn't it?
Yes, it is. They don't even track it. And so I was watching an old video from Mac. He was literally saying, like, I just hit 1K. Like, it's like an old video of Mac. And he was saying, like, if you're trying to do business with somebody, it's important that they have an incentive for you to do well. What incentive does Mary Kay have for you to do well? Absolutely none. Their only incentive is for you to buy product. They don't even know how well you're doing.
Yeah.
So you could well rank by your way to the top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm sure all of them are. That's just our opinion, but.
Wow.
Taisha just joined. Hi, welcome. Oh, what's Taisha missed so far?
So the 3 keys to your success are, what was it? Discipline, parties, and personal recruitment. So,
Yes.
And parties are usually built to recruit people.
Yeah, no, the parties usually, like, they give out, like, little samples and stuff like that. They give you a little facial.
They give out questions asking, like, what kind of stuff do you want in the future to kind of gauge what people might want and how they can handle those objections. Like, it's very catered to where you can use that as a recruiting tool. It's intentionally built for that purpose. sure, you're hopefully going to make some money off makeup, but the reality is they want you to springboard into the opportunity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did we miss anything else?
I
Her
told
mom
everybody about
introduced
the
her.
royal family.
Oh,
About
yeah.
the royal family in World War II. You know. Go back to the beginning of the stream.
Let me just say something real quick. The only bad
Yeah.
thing about pissing on Margaret Thatcher's grave is that eventually,
Nothing.
at some point, you will run out of piss.
I was thinking maybe you could, like, your bum might get a bit cold in the because
Yeah.
it's a colder climate.
You're
Okay.
right.
You're right. I was not thinking about the fact that she was in cold land, you know. And if you're wondering why I think that, you can look up the War of the Malvinas, which was completely
And-
unnecessary and ridiculous, and so many other horrible things that they've done. But it's personal.
coal miners in the 80s. You know. There's a reason why Ding Dong the Witch is Dead topped the charts when she died. I'd like to acknowledge this one. Yes, I was thinking of this because of, I was going to say, they probably don't do a lot of face-to-face parties anymore with Mary Kate, do they? I don't. What do you?
I think
what's
for
the
they
word?
try to do I think they try to do a lot of like Zoom parties, but I know that they really like the in-person parties, so they probably shifted back to that as soon as they could. That's just my opinion. I'm not sure what the new word is out on the street. I know that they adjusted it so that they could do online stuff, but I'm sure that now that more and more places are okay with doing gatherings, that they're transitioning back to that. But I couldn't tell you for sure.
I didn't realize Taisha was in Mary Kay. There you go.
Oh, damn.
Wow. And this is what Amy said. In my experience, they buy their rank by buying an asinine amount of product with the hope that they'll sell all of their inventory. Then they change the packaging, and you have no choice but to sell at a loss. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, they change the packaging. They get new products. It's just, you know, they make it as difficult as possible. It's really sad.
I'm grateful that through discouragement and disappointments, I chose to work from discipline, not emotion. I knew this business worked, but I knew that it took work.
Who does it work for, baby girl? For you?
For you, maybe.
For your mommy? Maybe. But the rest of us?
Nope.
And here's the interesting thing. People like to say, oh, look, Kristen Sharp is making millions of dollars. Mary Kay does work. In every scam, there's still somebody that makes money. You realize that, right? You can't point at somebody that's making money within the scam and tell me that that's proof that it's not a scam. Every single scam has somebody who's successful. And then there's the rest of us. Also, I love that she said, don't work from emotion.
Oh, yeah. Great. Oh, just wait till she,
Just wait.
Sorry, I don't want to spoil anything.
And also, remember, she says that it worked. It didn't work for me. Didn't work for hundreds, probably thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people who have joined Mary Kay since the 50s.
Yeah.
You know? Disgusting.
I saw it firsthand from my mom's example. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. And I like to think of self-discipline like a muscle. You need to practice to get it stronger.
Isn't that most things?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that just how, like, everything goes? Like, you practice something, you get better at it usually. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Isn't that just how life works in general?
Yeah.
You're just naturally
Who
bad
would've
at something,
thought?
maybe?
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? This is groundbreaking, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
really She's breaking barriers, everybody.
And remember, she said that she knows that the business works because she saw that it worked for her mom.
Yeah.
Which is a fallacy. Like, you can't just use one person's testimony as proof.
Yeah.
That's
Nope.
not how that works.
Nope.
And yeah, she's saying that it works. Tell that to my aunt who had a 6x4 closet full of Mary Kay products, most of them in old packaging and inspired. And Rachel said,
Jesus.
statistically, MLMs don't work for most across the board. It's the business model. No MLM I've ever joined has worked for me. How many did Ray Higdon need to get into before he got into the one that worked for him, which he got into at pre-launch? Do you know the number?
Isn't it 11?
11. It's 11.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he ended up leaving a few years later because he realized that he could make more money off of coaching people.
Coaching. And that's the same with like even Shanna and Brandon, the olive tree people now, and they have gotten into companies early and they're still not obviously not maintaining it. So I think it's even different. It's even more hard these days.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I said with the Optavia video. It's because of us, as in anti-MLM content and getting the word out, and that's why the work that everyone does is important. And you know, like if there's anyone who is thinking about doing anti-MLM content and you're thinking, oh, it's oversaturated, it's not. There are so many MLMs. Just like get out there and start. And I think that's probably, I hear that advice from high number accounts and low number accounts.
Yes,
You
it's
just need your
true.
phone. You can do it on your phone. It doesn't have to be fancy. Like,
Yeah.
especially if you have experience, that goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Even though if you haven't got experience, people will say, "Oh, can't you don't even know. You haven't even been in it." And it's like,
But then if you do have
yeah,
experience, they say, oh, you're just a bitter hater. So there really
you
is
didn't
no
work
winning.
hard
You
enough.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're gonna have something to say whether you were in it for years or whether you or have only learned about it because of the anti-MLM community. It's always gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
But the more backgrounds, the more genders, the more like people of different
Yes.
languages, like all of that is really
Absolutely.
important, you know, and we're going to do everything that we can to support you and to uplift your voice and to let people know that you're there, you know, like
Yeah.
that matters to us too. And other, you know, Aaron and DC and Karina, and there's lots of other accounts that are also really good at that too. You know what I mean? They share their own amazing content, but it matters to them that they let other people know where they can get more information too, you know? And I think that's an important part of the movement too. So I just want to shout out, like, there's a lot more people that do it too, but I just, you know, yeah.
Oh yeah, and also you can still you don't have to do YouTube. Like
Yeah.
I know Rachel does her content on IG, so does
Yeah.
Auntie Lushy mostly, and yeah,
Mhm.
so it doesn't have to be like this.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube's cool. People do stuff on TikTok. You know, people love Twitter too. There's not that much of an anti-MLM like voice on Twitter either. So the more that we can do that, the better. Like, let's, you know, wherever we can get it out, the better.
As our Mary Kay always said,
Our.
the speed of the leader is the speed of the gang. And I found this to be true in all areas. Action of the leader, action of the gang. Mindset of the leader, mindset of the gang.
The gang?
And I know she's gonna try to say, like, oh, you're the leader. Baby doll, Mary Kay Ash is the leader of this gang.
Yeah, the
You
CEOs are the leader of the gang.
Like,
It's
no.
funny. They tell you you're the leader of their own business, and then they talk like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tell you you're recruiting other people to join their own businesses, and they talk about people like that.
It's bad.
Can you imagine being in her downline and it's like, did she just call me a member of her gang?
I thought I was a business owner. Oh.
I thought you signed me up to join my own business. Now you're calling me a member of your gang? Oh, just wait till she says monkey see, monkey do.
Oh God, not that. Yeah.
Which, okay, I know that's like a common phrase, but I'm sorry.
Someone's
that's like
popping shit outside.
there's something
Sorry.
dehumanizing about that, and like
Yeah.
you should think there's probably black women in the room who don't want to hear that. You know?
No, that's right.
Ugh. I know I'm being a little nitpicky, but this person is like at the tippy top of Mary Kay. You know what I mean?
And
And
the influence. Very
yeah, and
influential.
she's very influential. She has a lot of followers on Instagram. She has a huge downline when she's gonna say how much she has, like over 300 people either in her downline or that joined last year or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. No, sorry, I shouldn't say that. It's wild how many people she has on her team. So
Yeah.
that's why we're here. We're not trying to make fun of her or anything. It's just like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
And even though she hides it behind a much nicer veneer than somebody like Jessie Lee or Ray Higdon, that doesn't mean that it's anywhere as better. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's still manipulation.
Your team, your unit, is a reflection of you. Self-discipline starts with you.
Oh.
So, can you become
Wait.
self-disciplined?
No, you have to press play. You have to keep going. I'm sorry. Just wait.
Yes, you can. Number 2,
She just moves on. She just moves
yes, you can.
Number 2. Wait a minute. You're not going to give me any tips on how to become disciplined?
If it's so important, you should be able to give me some tips, babes. Come on. Isn't that? Oh my God.
We laughed
Yes, you
so
can.
hard. Yeah.
Ugh. That
You can
killed
be
me.
disciplined. Bye. You can
Yeah,
be
you-
disciplined.
You know,
I wish that was the end of the speech.
I wish it was that was the end. Bye, you know.
Yeah.
As the Latin community says, si se puede. Number 2. No, I'm kidding. I had to. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
No, I'm so done with this lady.
parties. A party. The dictionary defines it as a social gathering of invited guests, typically involving eating, drinking, and entertainment.
Sorry.
Mary Kay Ash described the skincare party as the foundation of our business and the single most effective way to work your business full circle. From parties come sales, additional parties, regular customers, and team members. And a Mary Kay party is just a group of women gathered around a kitchen table where they can experience our products.
Wait, pause it. No, keep in mind that she says a kitchen table because she's gonna say a lot of places that she did Mary Kay parties that are very much not kitchen tables.
And if you've heard, there's not like too many creators that cover Mary Kay, but I know Hannah Alonso has done a lot of like horror stories that have included people that are in Mary Kay. And I remember one in particular where they did it at a Mexican restaurant. They tried to do it in the bathroom, and the girl put the makeup on without doing any shade testing and put it on with her fingers. No brush. No dabby, no nothing. So you're out to eat at a Mexican restaurant, you go to the bathroom, and this girl is slapping makeup on your fingers, on your face with her fingers.
No, please don't. Ew. I feel like the other thing, and I know that this was pure romances and what were they, slumber parties. Their bread and butter was getting people drunk at the party so they would buy more stuff, you know?
Fascinating. Interesting. That's interesting. Ugh.
Disgusting.
Try before they buy. Test before they invest.
I'm sorry. This is funny to me because like you can do that at Sephora.
Yeah, like what? You can get samples at Sephora, babes. Come on. But the people that are selling you the samples or giving you the samples at Sephora didn't have to pay to buy the samples from Sephora. They just work there.
And they also don't have an incentive to get you to buy certain palettes. If you walk into Sephora, don't buy a thing and leave, every single person in that store is still going to get paid a wage.
Yeah.
Very different
And
story.
usually they're makeup artists making money. You know, like Mary Kay people don't have to be makeup artists.
No.
Yeah.
So
I mean, who was it? I think Melissa put in our chat the last time we talked about Mary Kay that she did the makeup for one of her directors so that she could go for when she went on stage. One of her Mary Kay directors. It's like, shouldn't your Mary Kay director know how to do makeup herself? And again, not something that I would say about anybody, especially somebody who, because of my physical issues, I have a really hard time putting makeup on. It's just if you're Mary Kay sells makeup, I'm going to expect you to be able to put makeup on. No?
Yeah.
Is that unreasonable?
I don't think so. I mean, if they want you to be a product of the product.
Yeah, how are you a product of the product if you can't even do makeup?
Yeah.
And where they can see firsthand how our business model works.
It doesn't.
You know, Mary Kay taught that building our businesses from skincare parties would build our future. She encouraged us to never do a party alone, to always bring a team member along with us so they could learn while we earned.
So you just want to waste their time then? That's what you want to do.
You're wasting
And double
people's time?
team?
Yeah.
Double team on someone?
Yeah, double team, except only one of the team members is making money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So does that other team member even have incentive to double team the other person? No. You know what I mean? No. Taisha says, when I went to my first party, the quote-unquote makeup was to use sample lipstick and wipe our faces with a baby wipe.
I hate that.
Remember, later she's going to say that Mary Kay people have exceptional customer service. But, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Baby
totally.
wipes.
Baby wipes.
Baby wipes.
Baby wipes.
Yeah, no one said you had to be a good product of the product. That's true.
I mean, hey. Yeah.
Also, if anybody has to go to bed, if anybody's in the replay crew, much appreciated. Take care of yourself. Good night. We appreciate it.
You know, I remember when I joined Mary Kay, and Mom suggested that I do a minimum of 3 parties a week. So I got on the phone and I booked my first 3 parties. You know, I look back now and I feel bad for those people. I was straight up clueless on what I was doing.
I doubt that. Your mom was a Mary Kay consultant. She could probably tell you everything you needed to do.
I'm sorry, she probably knew how to host parties before the time she could even speak the like regularly.
She probably went to parties before she was even coherently speaking.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to I try to take people at face value as much as I can. But I have to doubt that because her mom was in Mary Kay. You know?
Yeah.
She got and also if she was completely unprepared, then does your upline fucking suck?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And her upline is her mom. So like,
Oh yeah!
so did your mom just suck at teaching you how to do a party?
Did your mom not teach you?
Yeah. Like, she's just shading her mom. Like, I did not know what I was doing. Aren't you supposed... Like, isn't one of the things about Mary Kay is that you have someone to lead you through your business? Isn't that one of the great things about multi-level marketing? One of the great things? Great? Because they're not qualified in anything?
The Optavia bit that I watched yesterday was the kids bit. Well, I don't think any of them were over 18.
No. I don't
So
even think any of them were over 15, to be perfectly honest.
Who?
Yeah.
First of all, the couple who did it, what a douche that guy was. Harold the douche. He was so aggressive. He was so aggressive.
We had somebody comment saying, you know, I've watched a lot of anti-MLM content. I've watched a lot of content that could be considered disturbing. And I usually have a pretty high tolerance for it. But I was surprised by how angry that guy was making me. Because, you know, like, we didn't even know him. He wasn't somebody that we were, like, looking out for. But he had an attitude.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's like, and did you get any of the vibes from the youngest girl? I mean, from his daughter at the end there?
Oh, I
Or
don't
she
even
was-
remember now. I had to cut it out.
Not happy. And I mean, so that's an example of what kids who grow up in MLMs are. Those children all mirrored what their parents told. They had it written on a phone, blah blah blah. It's the same here. She knows what to say. This is manufactured relatability. That's all
Yep.
this is.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'm
true.
just like you. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm relating to you. No,
Mhm.
it's a character. You're a character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. And that's why if anybody comes across this video, if she comes across, we don't even know you. I don't know what you're
Yeah.
like. Maybe you're a really nice person, but what you're doing here is not okay. And the cult persona that is being put out to us is unethical.
Mm-hmm.
And on my drive home from my first skincare party, I called my mom and I told her that I didn't like doing parties. I went on to complain about the hostess, the heckler at the party, the lugging of my inventory suitcases up and down those apartment stairs, and how it was just not possible for a party to be less than 4 hours. Well, she listened to me gripe and moan, and then she said, Kristen, maybe you should reconsider the opportunity if you're not willing to hold parties.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
So remember, you can do it how you want to, but if you join and then you don't want to do parties, no. You have to
Yeah.
do the fucking party.
your business is your business, right?
It's your business. It's your business. I also love how she says that she was griping and moaning when some of those sounded like valid concerns. Like if I was trying to sell something to somebody and I got heckled, I would complain.
Yeah.
The other thing though, she also could have, like Emery says, your mom was giving you an out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your mom was like, this is what works for me. This is what works for most people. And if that's not what you want, then you should dip. You know what I mean?
don't
And she
know.
didn't take it.
I just can't see, because they're so ingrained. I don't believe the mother said that. I believe it again that it's manufactured relatability, saying you're going to have someone in your life close to you who says that you should quit. Maybe
Yeah.
you aren't cut out for this, but you know what? You got to keep on going.
You have to prove them wrong, which is exactly what she's gonna
Mm.
say she's gonna try to do.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah. Which is I don't understand. Why would you do something to prove that you can't do it?
no, that you can.
No, she said,
Oh, wait, no.
I'm going to prove that skincare parties don't work. So I'm going to do 3 skincare parties for a month. And it's not, I'm like, what? You know what I mean? If I truly think something's not going to work, I will not put my energy towards that thing. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
The heckler, that was me back when home parties were abundance and I didn't know better. Rarely bought anything. I was broke in the 90s. So you were the heckler. You probably didn't even heckle, but she was like, he's a heckler. You didn't buy anything.
I just went for the deviled eggs. The deviled eggs at a Tupperware party. That's it. That's what I was there for.
You're there for the deviled eggs. The skincare party is a joke. Yeah. That's what it sounds like from a lot of the experiences that I've heard. But she's trying to make it seem like it's high quality customer service.
Oh yeah. These women know what they're doing, totally.
I remember thinking, are you kidding me? Did you just say that? She went on to ask, how do you really know that you don't like doing parties? You don't even know what you're doing yet, and you've held one party.
I mean, she did hold a party and she didn't like it. You know what I mean? Like,
and why would you send her into doing a party knowing that she doesn't know what she's doing? That seems very irresponsible as a leader, which you're supposed to be for your downline, I thought.
And didn't she say that you're always supposed to go with somebody else? So why was she by herself?
Well, because she didn't have a downline.
But she had her upline, her mom.
Her mommy could have come with her.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do them alone. Right?
I was furious when she said this. Now remember, she's not only my recruiter, my sales director, my national sales director, but my mom. So I decided to prove her wrong and to do 3 parties a week for 1 month.
Why?
With the total of intention of reporting back to her that parties were not worth my time or the way that I was going to build my Mary Kay business.
Like, if I think that something's not a good idea, why am I going to put my whole pussy into it? It makes no fucking sense.
There's no point. If you think it's not worth your time and you've tried it already and it proves to not be worth your time, then why would you try it again 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 times? 12 times? 13 times? I don't fucking know.
And 4-hour parties, was that what she was doing? These 4-hour parties?
According to her, they're 4-hour parties.
Yeah.
God damn.
So that first month in Mary Kay, I booked 20 parties, and I held 12. I sold over $4,000 in product and added 5 new team members.
So what I'm hearing is that you go through work to have 20 parties ideally happen, and only 12 happen?
And then out of the 12 parties, you recruited 5 people total, which
more than most people.
More than most people, but like, for the amount of work you're doing, that's really not a lot, you know?
And it's possible because they mostly have fast start bonuses at the beginning, so that bonus is probably inflated. Although, she said $4,000 of product, didn't she? She didn't say bonus.
I think she said she's gonna say how much her love check is, which your love check is how much you make on commissions from your team, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
Which is kind of a
ew.
gross way to say it. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. It's a love check. Yeah. And good question, Taisha. Imagine how much she spent to host those parties every week.
Yeah.
Because, you have to buy the product that's going to be there. You have to buy gas to get there. You have to make sure you have enough outfits. And you probably need food and water, ideally.
And I mean, if she said a party is drinking and eating, then you're trying to feed and drink these people?
Hi, Modest Hermit. Thank you for joining. We are deep into the throes of this Mary Kay training. Sorry, go ahead.
Didn't Mary Kay have a dress code? Didn't you have to wear a uniform or something?
It's a strict dress code.
Yeah.
It's a very strict dress code. Yeah, she's gonna call it a love check in a second. Don't worry, we're getting there.
We're getting there. I don't like it at all.
Thank you. Through those 12 parties, I went on target for my first career car, and my team did over $10,000 in wholesale production.
Yeah.
My first love check
There it
was
is.
$1,036. Here's the deal. Mary Kay and Mom were right. I was having a blast and learning firsthand how key the party is to the sustainable success of our Mary Kay business.
First, you do not run your own business. The only person that's running a business is Mary Kay's grandson, who's the CEO. It's Mary Kay's grandson. Okay, that's the only one running a business.
Business owner here.
Oh yeah. It's distinct, and I think that she gets it from other women in Mary Kay. Maybe she always sounded like that, but a lot of them sound like that. So I feel like they have to pick it up from each other. That's just my opinion,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but we're getting so close to the part.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Okay.
I'm sorry, you have to hear
I just want to
part.
get a snack, but I have to hear the part first.
And then we'll switch, okay? Because I have to,
My confidence started growing, and I could see products were making a difference for women just in one application. I was meeting new friends, building my team, having fun, and making a lot of money.
anything about selling products?
Yeah. Anything about how much you spent to host all of those parties? Anything about
No,
that?
probably not.
And
How much money did your mom make on all those parties that you put on?
Good question. Probably a lot. Probably more than you made. Oh, sorry. Sorry. You're basically giving these products at these parties away for free, right?
Yeah.
And hoping and praying and essentially pressuring these people into buying products so that you can make some of that money back.
Mm-hmm.
Which most people do not, because most people are not expecting to have to buy products at these things.
And she said,
Okay.
making money. She didn't say what the expenses were, like
No.
Yeah.
She's saying she's making a lot of money doing it.
Nah.
Most people aren't, babes.
So, my second month in Mary Kay, I decided to stick with the formula 3 parties a week. That month, through parties, I built to 10 personal recruits and submitted for DIQ. In month number 3, I earned my first career car through holding parties. In month number 4, I became a sales director through holding parties. And on my 1-year anniversary from signing my beauty consultant agreement, our Yes unit finished our first triple star, earned our first pink Cadillac, and my commission check, not including my personal sales, was over $18,000 that month.
Wow.
So $18,000 were lost to people in your downline. Yay!
Yay! Probably way more than that
Yeah.
because her mom,
because her mom gets paid.
the CEO gets paid.
Oh yeah, all the
Yep. We love an income claim.
yeah.
She's made several.
Yeah.
She's made several. Hello, sweet goth. Welcome. Hold on to your hats.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is something that's coming up soon is it's probably going to shake you all to your core. So, I hope that everybody's sitting down, maybe holding on to some kind of handrail.
Emotional support stuffy.
Yeah,
anybody?
be prepared. Be prepared.
Is it your octopus?
Yeah. Oh, and Max, remember, all of these speeches are
They are
pre-approved
yes.
by the people by corporate. Yeah. So if it's like, oh wow, they're not being compliant, can we tell corporate? Corporate knows. They don't care.
Yeah, they know.
Cool.
Thank you. Here's the deal. This was all through holding parties, getting bookings from my bookings, and bringing people with me so they could learn while I earned. Did I have cancellations? Oh my gosh, of course. Did I have parties where I sold nothing? I did. Heck, I had parties where the hostess's dog ate my shoe. Parties, I know it was bad. Parties where I forgot my demo roll-up bag, forgot my mirrors, my trays. I had a party that when I went to leave the hostess's house, I accidentally rammed my pink Cadillac into her mailbox.
Oh, so she had the car.
Yeah.
Obviously, she had the car.
Yeah. That's all.
Was she
probably
wearing
didn't
the
even
shoe?
run into the mailbox. Sorry, she just wanted to say she has the Cadillac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
she-
if she did,
Was
she's
she
trying to
wearing
make a
that
joke.
too?
And
Was she wearing that
I think these
too?
are all different occasions.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I wouldn't make a joke about ramming into your client's property.
Like,
You know what I
yay,
mean?
property damage. Something they have to pay for because you probably just said, oops, sorry, and didn't pay for it.
Yeah. I highly doubt that you paid to fix that.
Yeah.
That sucks. You know what I mean? Yeah. A pink dented Cadillac. Awesome. Cute.
Cute.
I'm sure the dealership was happy with that.
She paid to get it fixed, probably too.
Oh, that's true.
Not
Because
company.
they have to pay for maintenance and for repairs. Yep.
I had a woman go into labor at a party, and she left in an ambulance. I had a consultant with me at a party to watch that got so sick that she passed out during the party.
I don't know why everybody's laughing too.
Like, why? That's not funny, babes.
Like, ha ha ha! Someone almost passed out and got hurt. Ha!
Funny story.
Property damage.
Like, no.
Also, did she nearly pass out because you didn't give her anything to eat? Like, what happened? I'm curious.
Alcohol
Yeah.
poisoning.
Or did you like force her to
you
be
know,
there
like,
because she wasn't feeling well, and you
knows?
were like, "Oh, but you have to learn."
Right? Maybe
So
she
she
didn't
was
feel well.
there.
Yeah.
And then she almost passed out. Like,
Yeah. That too.
curious.
Yeah. Well, these are not flexes. I
Yeah.
agree, Max. This is not a flex.
This did get weird fast.
Oh, you think? Oh, just wait. I'm so excited for you to hear this next part. Oh my god.
guys, buckle your seatbelts.
And I've held parties on floors, in public bathrooms, in cafeterias, airports, conference rooms, and parking garages. And yes, in the back seat of my pink Cadillac.
Did we all hear that?
Let's just run through the list. Airports, public bathrooms,
Floors,
parking garages,
cafeterias,
I think that was it, but
the back seat of her
Back
car.
of the car.
back of the car, can't forget.
The back of the car. I'll go back a little bit just so that we can
Hear that
all
list
hear
again.
that again, okay? Because I
Mhm.
think that's
Mhm.
really important.
Mhm.
I made fun of Krista for saying that she did parties and that she talked to people in Target bathrooms. I think this is gonna take the cake for weirdest shit in public. What?
What in the hot boxing?
Rammed my pink Cadillac into her mailbox. I had a woman go into labor at a party, and she left in an ambulance. I had a consultant with me at a party to watch
That's what we
that
back.
got so sick that she passed out during the party. And I've held parties on floors, in public
Floors,
bathrooms,
public bathroom.
in cafeterias, airports, conference rooms, and parking garages. And yes, in the back seat of my pink Cadillac.
Conference rooms is definitely also weird. How did you get into a conference room? Are you at someone's job?
You know how modern conservatives are worried about our safety in bathrooms?
Yeah, y'all
I'm
don't give
gonna-
a shit.
I'm gonna take a trans person over a Mary Kay party every day of the week. Every
Day of the week. Because I bet you that trans person just wants to take a poop and get out of there. That Mary Kay rep will try to sell something to anybody that gets in that bathroom. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Also, I'm sorry, how can you throw a party in the back of your car? How do you throw a party on the floor? You know what I mean? Like, now I
Here,
need to try
pass
to
the
figure
cheese dip.
out.
Okay, pass the cheese dip. Like,
Slow down a little bit. I'm doing the eyeliner. Slow down a little bit, Jessica. Like, what are you fucking talking about? I'm gonna take a second to go to the bathroom. Can we switch? Okay, you can take 2 seconds and then we'll switch. Okay.
Yeah.
Gus is just gonna eat a little bit of yogurt.
Thank you.
okay.
Gus has been on this like yogurt kick, but they're like these really small yogurts. So
Can I explain the backstory?
yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Quickly.
You can go pee while I talk about yogurt.
What? It's gonna take me a while. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, whatever. So there are these little yogurts called Donino, and my grandpa in Argentina, who I don't have very many memories of, when we went to the zoo this one time, he gave me this little strawberry ice cream shaped like a heart, and it was like yogurt in a popsicle, and it's that yogurt. So we found it at a Target, and I'm really happy about it. I literally have a tattoo for it, bro. Like, hold on.
Oh,
This little
cute.
guy? It's that one.
Oh.
So very excited about that find. Yeah.
And they're like small yogurts.
And they're
too.
tiny. Like I already finished them. You know what I mean?
So Gus is like,
I've been eating at the little place that sells all the knickknacks and things. This
Mhm.
a woman makes handmade like candy.
Oh.
And this is like, so I've had, this is bubble gum. I'm finished. I just had lychee and
ooh.
hibiscus. I've never had hibiscus. It was quite yummy.
Oh,
but
that sounds
they-
lovely.
The lady called it like it's like crystally, but it's soft in the middle. It's like crunchy soft. And she makes her own marshmallows that are gluten-free, blah 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 blah. But I didn't get
Oh,
marshmallows.
Cool.
So I might have to go back and get some more. Yeah. So that's
Cool.
what I'm eating at the moment.
William asked a question. Isn't the ladies' makeup also where makeup is done? Sometimes. For the most part, people don't like do full faces of makeup in the bathroom. If anything, people will like reapply something.
Full touch up. Like if your eyeliner got a little bit smudged and you have it with you, you might touch it up a little bit. Lipstick,
Yeah.
you know, but
Yeah.
usually it's like your full face goes on at home, generally
Right.
speaking.
Yeah. For the most part,
Maybe-
it's like, yeah. maybe like, oh, I have a little lipstick, let me touch it up again. Or like saying, like you said with the eyeliner, maybe patting a little bit.
Yeah.
I've seen, you know,
Or
what
like
I mean?
if you're doing, even like if you're out all day but you want to do like a day to night look and you're changing, like you can put on a little eyeshadow in the bathroom. Like, you know, there's some stuff you can do. But
And I
generally
think
speaking,
it's like movies. You know, movies people do that where they have to change at school because the mum won't let them
Right,
use
Yeah.
right. Or it's like the
I think
girls'
it's
night out and they're like putting actual makeup on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's not more realistic. It's more like, oh, we're touching up a little bit. We're putting some lip gloss on. It's
I'm
not.
probably just getting the sweat off of my face,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
That's usually what I'm doing in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
yeah. Did she say bathroom
She did.
floor?
Yeah, she said floor.
Wait,
Oh, I heard floor, but I didn't hear bathroom floor. I just heard floors, bathrooms.
I thought it was together. Yeah.
Okay, maybe
oh, maybe I missed that.
Wow.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Wow. Okay, I'll
Oh,
be right
God.
back.
Okay,
if
here,
that's
I'll get
okay.
up so
Thank
that
you.
you can.
I'll press play.
Cool.
No, you can keep
Jesus.
listening. You
No,
keep
I
listening.
know. It
Okay.
fell.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Thank you. Yay!
Today, as a top sales director, I still hold
Woohoo!
3 or more parties a week.
I bet you
I
she doesn't
truly
now.
enjoy doing them, but I've also found it to be the most effective way for me to train my leaders. My focus now is not to sell product, because that just happens naturally at the party.
Quiet part out loud, anybody? Just a hot plate of quiet part out loud. My focus
Oh,
is
yeah.
to get to $1 million earners. My focus wasn't selling, because that just happens already. It really doesn't, babes. Really doesn't. Oh my God. Or like if you are selling products, you're selling them to the people that you have already recruited so that they can try to sell it to other people and then most likely fail to sell it to other people. So, yeah, not cute.
I just thought, I think paparazzi also doesn't track individual sales. I think.
I
From
would
what
not
I
be
can remember,
surprised.
because they sell from their inventory, and
Mhm.
you get what you like, especially those hot ticket items where that gross bearded man who called Savannah ugly. And I mean, get some glasses.
Like, come
Savannah?
on. So, like, don't call
Come on.
anyone that because that's rude, but, like,
Yeah.
especially Savannah. Like, so you can't, like, disrespectfully, sir, you have no taste.
If we had a calendar of like anti-MLM babes,
Yeah!
Savannah, I think I can see her being the centerfold, like
Oh, yeah. Our
mouth wide
tattooed
open.
queen. Our tattooed queen. We love her so much. Also, I doubt that you're not following Savannah Marie if you're here. But if you're not following Savannah Marie and you're here, follow #Mommy Tsunami. She's very cool.
Yes.
All right. You ready to keep going?
Yep.
All right, cool.
But I do parties now to find my next sales directors. But in the beginning, selling the products is how I ate. It is how I paid my bills. I started my business.
Sorry, I doubt that. I doubt that selling the products is what made you money. Because that's not, like, you're literally going, literally, in her 3 steps to success or whatever, it is discipline, whatever the fuck she's talking about right now, parties, which she's not really talking about selling at parties very much. She just says, oh, it happens naturally. You don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to teach you how to do that. It just happens naturally. You're fine. And then what? Recruiting. Does any of that have to do with sales? No. So stop lying, ma'am. Oh my God, this shit pisses me off. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry, there's some stuff about paparazzi. That paparazzi guy is related to the owner somehow. Ooh.
I think it's the brother. I think it's the brother. Yeah.
Max says so as well. Mm. Wait, was
He
that the
thinks
guy that
he's-
was selling his jewelry at the funeral?
Yeah.
That fuck? Sorry. I try to not be disrespectful, but but you
No, he's kind of gross. He's kind of
yeah, dude, that's disgusting. Literally, it's a funeral. Come on now. Come on now. Oh
like
wait, someone's Oh,
the
go ahead.
lives I've seen him do that through Savannah's channel.
Mhm.
He just seems like he thinks he's big man, you know, like he's famous and it's a bit yucky, you know.
Yeah. No, I remember hating the vibes when I saw that. So,
business when I was 25 years old and single. Give me a shout out if you're in your 20s.
That is so fucking sad. That many people in their 20s are like, because that's a point in your life where like you can like build foundations for yourself, you know? Like it's harder when you're like younger and things like that. But that's when you can actually start getting shit done. They are wasting their time in Mary Kay. No one is going to take being a Mary Kay consultant on a fucking resume.
No.
You're wasting your goddamn time.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
Val's
it.
back.
I'm hopping in. Hello.
Tagging in.
Oh, that reminds me. A few years ago, my friend snuck into a party because just the door was open and she's like, "Oh, I'm free. I want to go to a party." So she walked into the party and she goes into the living room and there's like a rap concert happening in the living room. And the guy who's rapping, he goes, "If you were born in 2000, make some noise." And the whole room goes, "Yeah!" And then my friend's like, "We are getting out of here. This is not happening. I will not attend." So that kind of reminded me of like, raise your hand if you're in your 20s. Yeah! Like, I'm sorry.
Like, okay. Like, I'm not gonna say.
I just feel like there's some people who weren't in their 20s who were cheering. That's all.
Yeah.
They
That's
just needed
all.
they just wanted a reason to cheer. So.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. They're probably like, "Oh, she said cheer." Ah! Building foundations with Mary Kay Foundation.
Oh my god.
That would have been a good pun. It was right there, sweet goth. Come on, you're so right.
God, you're so right.
They're all kicking themselves.
Only available in three pale shades. Only
True.
3 pale shades.
True.
Yeah.
True.
No, did we check Mary Kay one time? I think we might have.
We did,
To
and
see
it's
what their
abysmal.
shade range was.
Abysmal.
Yeah. Okay.
Not good. Not good.
Abysmal. According to somebody who is in Mary Kay, and this is their experience, so that's not me saying that this is like absolute fact. This is just from her experience. She said that there were people who are in Mary Kay who were people of color, like specifically Black women, who would not use the Mary Kay Foundation because they couldn't, but they were still Mary Kay consultants. You know what I mean? So it's heartbreaking and disgusting, but it's also
That's
deceptive.
awful.
You know what I mean? Because these people are also telling people this is Mary Kay Foundation, you know, and it's not. They don't even have shades in their range.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
It's awful. It's awful. And I'm not even blaming them because they're doing it because they feel like they have to, and it's awful.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Taisha says when I was in, I couldn't use any of it.
That's so fucked up.
Especially because
Oh,
they should,
okay.
no matter what, okay?
Yeah.
No matter what. But especially because Gloria Mayfield Banks is a dark-skinned Black woman, and she has other dark-skinned Black women in her team. Like, that's what her team is made up of. So, you know, like, she's one of your top leaders, and you can't even make a foundation that she can wear.
Yeah.
That's
Like, come on. Like, you already should have made one before, you know, like, even releasing the company. But, you know,
but now that she's here,
like, especially, like, you're making so much money off of the backs of dark-skinned Black women, and you're not even going to give them any fucking foundation to wear?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I think, you know, like, I wish they were smarter, but they're not. But if it's like clothes for fat people.
Yes,
We
I
have
always think the same
money.
thing.
Mhm.
We have
Like,
money. Please
look,
provide
I'm
clothes
not-
for us.
I am not a capitalist, okay? But if you're trying to think in
Yeah.
capitalistic terms, make stuff available for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Inclusivity.
Inclusivity is
Woo.
awesome. You know what I mean? Come on. Oh, Birdie, you are correct. Hannah did have a horror story about the shade range. I put it out in the community tab pretty recently, actually, because I saw it and I was like, holy shit, this is awful. The woman basically walked in, and like looked at the group of people that she was supposed to be doing makeup on and was like, I don't have shades for dark-skinned people. I can't. And she also, there was a cis guy there who had problems with his acne and nothing was working for him. And so he genuinely asked, like, will your face cream help with my acne? And she was like, we don't do stuff for boys. Mary Kay only sells to women that want to be classy.
That is so fucked up. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my
Yep.
god.
That's
Yep.
terrible.
It is. Yeah, go ahead.
I
Yeah, go
came
ahead.
on for the yogurt, so
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Wave your hand if Mary Kay is your sole source of income.
No! Stop!
Wow.
Wow. Wow. According to the FTC, it shouldn't be. Even they,
Do they have
they have
income
they
disclosure
don't.
statement?
Only
Oh,
only
of
for
course not.
Canada. Only for Canada. And it's bad for Canada. I'll pull it up for Canada at the end. Because that's all we
Okay.
have. Yeah. I'll find it now, actually.
Well, the difference maker for me was that I changed my mindset.
Of course it was.
I convinced myself that the field is fun.
Huh?
The field is fun. Getting out in the field holding parties was fun.
You convinced yourself?
Gaslighting yourself for the win there?
Sounds
My
like it wasn't
goodness.
that fun. You know what I mean? You know? Ugh.
And I have stuck with that 3 parties a week formula for the past 7 years. This 3 or more parties a week plan has bought my first home when I was 26 years old. Thank you. It earned our Yes Unit a double star and 6 triple star achievements. Thank you.
There's so much jargon in Mary Kay. It's very coded language, and I mean we know what it is. It's the bite, which bite model part is. It's something there where you create your own language, you know. And yeah, that's not a normal situations. Kristen, is that her name? Kristen?
Yes.
Christine? Chrissy?
Kristen.
Yeah, Kristen.
Oh, you know,
that's not a normal situation.
I don't know where it fits, but I feel like it could almost fit into all of them. Because behavior control, you have to change your language, you know what I mean? That is a behavioral change. Emotional control, language is the only way, not the only way, one of the primary ways that we express our emotions. So if we have different language, then that's going to impact our ability to express ourselves and our emotions. Plus, you know what I mean? Like your lens of the world is shifted by your language. Thought control, I mean, you have to figure out how to say all this jargon correctly. What's the other one? Information control. Nobody else can figure out what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, it almost fits into all of them because language is so pervasive, you know?
Yeah.
Hi, Shadow. Hello. Oh, yeah. Slow clap. Good for you. Okay. Who knows that many people to have 3 parties a week for a year?
Yeah, not these days.
No. Maybe if you asked me like freshman year of college, like a week, like yeah, I would have had a list, but not right now. Not now.
But also then, like, so many people are not are willing to honor their introvert side nowadays, and they're like, no, no thanks.
I'm
I
good.
don't want to do that, you know.
I'm okay.
Whereas back in the old days, you got to be polite. You've got to, you know, you need to be
Yeah.
polite and
Yeah.
and say yes to it. And that's why they love in person. So then they can get the person to, like, put pressure on them in real life.
Exactly.
To
It's a
do
lot
the
harder
things.
it's a lot harder. You can walk away from your text. It's harder to walk away from Kristen, this woman who
Oh,
seems so
yeah.
nice, who has like all the persona of somebody who would just bake you cookies when you broke your arm. Like that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
kind of vibe that she tries to give off, and I think that's very intentional. So it's very hard to say no to her, you know?
Mm-hmm. 'Cause
It's like
she is. She's nice. She comes across as being nice. And even
yes.
DC
Parties
said
have gotten me on the
DC
top
said
Sorry.
she seems nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I missed that earlier, but I think you did say it. DC said like she seems nice in person, you know what I mean?
yes,
Maybe she is
yes.
really nice, but she's still doing something wrong, you know? At least it's a little
Mhm.
easier to stomach than, Jesse Lee, Ray Higdon, all those assholes yelling. Like it's a little easier, but that doesn't mean that it's any less insidious, you know?
No, it's probably more deceptive because of that manipulation. And
Mhm.
that's that John Maxwell thing of him saying, "I'm John, I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I'm your friend." Like the priming.
Yes.
And it's the same. She's not saying, "I'm nice." But we know that that's what this persona is, you
Yes.
know?
Absolutely. Like I'm doing this for my team, you know?
Mhm.
trips to Greece, Turkey, Hollywood, Hawaii, France, Monaco, and now China.
Yeah. Wow. Look at you. Also, I love that she included Hollywood with all the other countries. That made me laugh. Like, ah, yes, the famous country of Hollywood, California, United States. Oh no, Hollywood. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say something. Hello.
It could be Hollywood. Isn't there a Hollywood in Florida?
Oh, that's true. There's a Hollywood in
Could be
Florida.
Hollywood, Florida.
True. Just like
Uh,
there's a Paris in Texas.
yes, yes. Now, people in Florida, are you okay? Are you
Yeah.
okay?
What the fuck, Florida?
Because, like, you
Yeah,
guys,
and Texas too. Is Texas okay? Are y'all okay? Because I'm
especially teachers, like the teachers in Florida, like, come to Australia. They're starting to reintroduce incentives for people to come over, and Queensland Teachers Union, I'm a rep. We've got the best teachers union in the country. I would even say in the world for what they get us. A beginning teacher starts on $70,000 over here. So
wow.
I started on 35. So and there's that. We are a bit conservative in Queensland. We're very similar to Florida in that sense. Uh, no school shootings. That's the other really good thing. Okay, so come on over. All right.
I don't know if I can because I don't know if it's like this for Australia, but at least for New Zealand, there's like a long list of conditions that you can't immigrate there if you have them, and autism is one.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
autism. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
What the
Autism
fuck?
is on the list. Yeah. So I know for sure for New Zealand. I thought it was like that for Australia as well, so I'm not sure. But
Oh, I'll
like,
have to check. I'll have to
yeah.
check.
I was surprised
Uh,
when I read that. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah. Wow. And
Yeah.
New Zealand's usually way more liberal than us.
That's why I was
Hmm.
surprised. You know what I mean?
Mm,
But sometimes on disability, people are willing to switch either way, you know?
true.
It's unfortunate.
Mm.
It really is. But I've just seen like people who will say that they're so leftist, like completely just fuck people over on those kinds of issues, you know? So
Yeah.
it's it's sad, but I what like as much as I was surprised, it's also like, okay, it happens. It's so fucked up.
Hmm.
Oh, are we getting to the chant soon?
What?
Are we getting to the chant?
Oh, that's at the end. That's at the end.
Yeah.
That's at the end. But remember, the end of this video is not the end because it cuts
Oh,
off at the end.
God.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, does it?
It does, because it cuts off right when she starts talking about recruiting, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
But somebody
Yeah.
put the whole thing on YouTube. The audio quality is just not as good. So I
Oh,
figured let's
okay.
just watch this one for the majority and then we can get to the end. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not too much with the bad audio.
Okay. Yeah.
And I stand here as $1 million director to tell you that this past seminar year, I held 208 parties.
So that's almost 4 a week. Almost 4 a week.
How do they judge $1 million, whatever she said? Is it in sales or is that her commission?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Great question, actually.
I don't know. It's probably sales, because she's saying like we were working hard, So I don't know if it was her commissions. It was probably like sales for her whole unit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, the court of sharing is not how many people you recruit. It's how many people that you recruited that spent a certain amount of money. Yeah.
So she's gonna say, there's people that the other people on stage recruited more than me, but my people made more money. Me. So not shade at all.
Not shade at all. Yeah. Let's all remember, for the introverts out there, even for people who are just not like super extroverted, just think about hosting 208 parties in 1 year. And like, I'm somebody who like, I really like hospitality. I like hosting people. Like, I enjoy that. You know what I mean? Like, a party to me can be fun, right? I don't think of that and think, oh God, like that can be fun for me with a small group,
Yeah.
But 208.
Yeah. And I hear so many of these leaders say, I used to be an introvert. I used to be anti-MLM. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying what you're selling. I don't believe you.
No. I think people can change, but to that degree, it's a little suspicious.
I wear my director suit on Monday to our Monday Night Live success event, but 5 days a week, I wear my Mary Kay beauty coat, a black skirt, and black flats.
It's not 5 days a week. It's 4 days a week based on 208. So if you do 54 times 4, it's 216. So it's not 5 days a week. Unless you count sitting in your office and calling people to follow up. Does that count? And I don't think the director suit is pink. Unfortunately, none of their outfits are pink, which is very weird to me. They have like a red jacket. The suit is black. And then I think there's like a teal suit when you get to the top. Yeah. But none of it's pink, weirdly enough.
Our Yes unit added 341 new unit members this past seminar year, and 268 were recruited from a party.
So that was just in 1 year that she recruited 361 people. And so she's saying the majority were recruited for a party. So I was saying earlier, these fucking parties are built to recruit people.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And she just said it, the majority of the people I recruited for parties.
I just feel like she keeps saying number.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Is there someone writing this down in the audience? Like, it just...
Like, I've already lost track of all of her achievements, supposedly. You know what I mean? Like, I've already lost track, I'm not even that shocked anymore. I'm sure she's going to say more,
The vision I painted for our Yes unit was simple. Our Yes unit is known for holding more Mary Kay parties than any other unit in Mary Kay. I spoke this into existence, and I had zero proof that this was the truth. But I believed it with my whole heart, and I painted that vision to our unit.
So did you tell your unit that they were the #1 party unit, even though that wasn't true yet? Is that what I'm hearing, or am I misinterpreting? Did she speak it into existence? I'm not sure. It could have been either one, but
Yeah.
And is it true now?
Right. Because she didn't say we hold the most parties. Yeah, a unit is her team, her downline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems that there would be a lot of pressure being in her team.
Yes.
Like, you have to have parties.
Yes.
You gotta have a party. You can't just sell
Yeah.
the product.
And
It doesn't
so-
sound like you're running your own business if she's telling you to have a party every fucking
Yeah,
week.
wait, can't you make up your own decisions? So Rebecca, I think seminar year, so I think how they keep track of like who's the queen of sharing, who's the this, who's the that. I think that's supposed to mean when last year's seminar, aka one of their biggest conventions, is to when this year's is. And I think they keep track of a lot of their awards and stuff by the seminar year. So I think that's what she means. I could be wrong. Let me know any other people who are in Mary Kay if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm guessing.
I am totally convinced that parties are the most effective way to work your business full circle and the most effective way to build a business fast with a sustainable foundation.
There's nothing sustainable about Mary Kay.
Yeah, there's nothing sustainable about the MLM business model. You cannot be saying that. Like, come on. Don't fucking lie to
And
these
having
people.
constant parties, like, you'll burn through your people. You will burn through your people.
Oh, but apparently when you have one hostess, then that gives you a bunch of other hostesses, and they're gonna have a bunch of new friends, and then they're gonna have a bunch of new friends, and everyone's gonna have a bunch of unlimited friends.
You're gonna meet so many people. Dude, you're gonna be doing a party and somebody else is gonna be wanting to get into that party and you're gonna recruit them into that. Like, dude, come on.
Like, come on now.
It's tiring.
Mary Kay is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a create wealth over time career.
Yeah. Dish your face! Yeah, that's exactly how I felt! That is exactly how I felt when I heard this for the first time. Oh my god.
Lady, that's
No.
laughable. You're funny.
No.
Just because it took you 7 years to finally get to the top of your scam doesn't mean that it's not a scam, okay?
Yeah.
It's not a career. That's not something you dream of. It's not something you know, you're looking in as a young person and what do you want to be when I grow up? I want to be this. No.
Oh, well, it was for her. Her mom was in Mary Kay.
True.
What's for her?
True.
I'd say out of a lot of the MLMs, like the oldest ones probably have those cultures the most.
Yeah.
Like where it's like
The Mary Kay and
Oh.
the Amway and the
and the
Avon.
Avon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Mhm.
it's like, oh, my parents were in it, you know? I have to
Yep.
do it. I have to at least try it because it works.
Yeah.
Good point, Karina. Oh, you knew. That's what I was looking at.
Yep.
Also, if it's not our get-rich-quick scheme, why are you telling us about how much money you're making?
Yeah, she also was very clear to tell us how much money she made in her first month and in
Oh,
her
yeah.
second month. So, seems like you made money pretty quickly, didn't you, Kristen?
Interesting.
And also, this is not a career. You are cosplaying as a businesswoman.
Yeah.
And in Mary Kay, they're literally cosplaying as businesswomen because they have that fucking dress code. So,
Yeah. Come on.
come on now.
Oh my god!
Knowing that this
Like,
is going to change your future, can you get out in the field and hold more parties? Yes, you can. You can. Number 3, personal recruiting.
Oh, here we go.
Last year at seminar, I was totally surprised to be the queen of sharing. I have to be honest with you. It was not my goal to be the queen of sharing, and it was not something that I was even tracking.
Yeah, right.
When I
I
returned
doubt
home
that.
from seminar and I looked at my goal posters plastered all over my house, I realized that my goal poster said, "Be the queen."
Oh, sorry.
There we
That's
go.
when it
cuts off
ends.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically she says that it said be the queen of Diamond Seminar. It didn't say that she was going to be the queen of sales or the queen of sharing, but God has a funny way of working, doesn't he? Ha ha ha. I hate it. Sorry, I don't know where we are.
Recruits that I had.
Okay,
For
there we go.
parties.
there we go.
You can. Number 3, personal recruiting. Last year at seminar, I was totally surprised to be the queen of sharing. I have to be honest with you. It was not my goal to be the queen of sharing, and it was not something that I was even tracking. When I returned home from seminar and I looked at my goal posters plastered all over my house, I realized that my goal poster said, "Be the queen of diamond." Now, in my mind, it was clear. It was to be the queen of unit retail sales. But doesn't God have a great sense of humor?
God doesn't want that for you, and Jesus is weeping, by the way.
Jesus is weeping at the
God,
fact that
yeah.
you're scamming, by now, at least $1 million out of people.
That's just a
And that's
1
just
year.
a 1 year.
Uh,
Yeah.
Uh,
Jesus is
I
weeping.
didn't realize it was theater in the round. Now I can understand the movement.
Yeah.
Because it looked like she was just on stage, but theater in the
Oh.
round. It's to me, it's like it's a grander occasion because everybody gets a chance to see, and it's I can understand why they would do something like that.
Yeah.
It adds a level of like
Grandeur, for sure.
and more personal.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're right. It feels like you're right there, no matter where you are on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
not specific in what queen I wanted to be on my posters. You may not know this, but the second and third runner-up in the Court of Sharing had double the amount of recruits that I had. But the Court of Sharing is the quality, not the quantity, that matters. The court is based on commissions earned after.
So you're saying all those girls were boof then? Okay.
Okay.
That's a little shade.
That's shady.
Fuck them,
Yeah.
but what does that mean though? I don't understand.
She's about to explain.
Okay.
Karina, I was actually just listening to Cheryl Spears' podcast, Call Cheryl Hun. It's a good podcast. She did an episode with Rachel, Health After MLM. So I'm like about 20 minutes into it. And she said that her mom also bought the Home Interiors MLM. I don't know if they're still around, but it was an MLM where it was all about like house products and stuff. So yeah, that was a thing. And I guess Karina's mom bought it. And I guess Karina's mom also bought Jafra, but I've never heard of that one.
Never heard of that one.
Jeez, your poor mum, Karina.
I'm so sorry.
It sounds like they were really like, oh, we got to go around and sell our stuff to this person who will buy it out of, politeness.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
God.
Of recruits that I had. But the Court of Sharing is the quality, not the quantity, that matters. The court is based on commissions earned after 24 personals, not the total number of recruits.
So it's how much money they made for her.
Yeah.
Did she have to shit on those other two people?
She really had to say it like that.
Point?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't. She didn't have to.
No.
She didn't have to, but of course she did.
Of course she
But
did.
like, of course she did. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Can you imagine the people from those other downlines being like, bitch, I'm not low quality.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you calling low quality? Miss Sharp? Oh my god.
Their entire downline. Like,
Yeah.
All of the people that they recruited that year were low quality.
Sure,
so,
Jan.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, what I changed that past year was that I became very specific about the qualities and attributes that I was looking for in women to join my team.
Yeah, right.
Women that are faith-filled and self-motivated. Women with leadership qualities that wanted to build a business. Women that are willing to learn, coachable, and self-disciplined.
We all know what that means, right? I also love that she's brought up multiple times that she wants people that work on their own, that work independently.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to have to lead these people. She wants them to lead themselves to victory. Sounds
Well,
lazy.
you better do 3 parties. You
Yeah.
better do
Oh,
3
yeah.
parties.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you better do 3 parties. Yep. Also, the faith stuff is really disgusting. Not because it's faith, but because it's intertwined with this scam.
Yeah. And I mean, isn't their thing like God first, Mary Kay, family second, Mary Kay third?
Yes, that's their motto.
That's the Mary Kay motto. So,
Wow. I
Yeah.
didn't realize.
But, people in Mary Kay, that's not what ends up happening. Mary Kay is always first, But
Mhm.
that motto is used against you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, because Mary Kay is a way to get closer to God.
Sure.
And your family.
Sure.
You find your family in Mary Kay. Fucking shit.
You see, when Mary Kay Ash started Beauty by Mary Kay, she went out and personally recruited her team. She selected the leaders that were confident, emotionally stable. She selected women.
I'm sorry,
Guys,
fact-
can I just say, I'm so glad that no Mary Kay consultant will ever go after me, especially her, because a bitch is not emotionally stable. I'm
Ah.
free.
Also, okay,
well,
there's kind of a twofold thing here.
yeah.
You can bring up in a second what you first thought when you saw this video, if you remember. Okay, if you don't, then
Okay.
I'll say it. Okay, my first thought was, oh god, I forgot what she said.
You can say what I said.
It was 2-pronged. Well, now I'm forgetting.
Emotionally stable.
Yes, emotionally stable
women. Yes.
1, that's kind of misogynistic. Okay, why do we need to know that you want women who are emotionally stable? Emotional stability is not gendered, right? Like,
No.
it just, you know what I mean? It just felt very pointed. Okay,
Yeah.
do you remember what he said?
Giving
No.
It's giving hysteria. Hysteria.
Mm,
you
yeah,
know.
like the female hysteria,
Yes.
yellow wallpaper vibes. Yeah.
Yes. And the other thing, what you said was, like, does that mean that everybody that's been recruited into Mary Kay is emotionally stable then? Because I doubt it from what we've heard of the stories of people that have been recruited and when they were recruited.
Yeah, because they might be, like, the people at the top of the company might be what one would call emotionally stable now. However, they always say that they're in the pits when they were recruited. Doesn't sound like...
That's what Taisha said.
Yeah. Like, it really doesn't sound like that's what you were looking for. Wait, what did Taisha
Where?
say?
Recently or a while ago?
Ages ago. Sorry.
Oh,
ages
sorry.
Oh,
ago.
okay.
She
No
said,
worries,
Sorry,
no
no.
worries.
Yeah.
She said she had just had her baby when she was recruited. So
Yeah, see, they get people that are in very vulnerable positions. So, honey, I fully doubt that you were looking for people that were specifically emotionally stable. Actually, I think it might have been the opposite, because emotionally unstable people are more likely to make, like, rash decisions without thinking about it.
Yeah.
So, if anything, that's more your target audience, babes. Come on. Fuck off with these fucking bullshit.
Also, we
Anyway.
know that this is a facade because there isn't, you know what I mean? They don't have any qualifications for when they look for people, except do they have a credit card? Do they have...
Wait, yeah,
private
also,
18.
like,
Social
she's been
Security.
recruiting for years, right? She's probably run through most of her lists. Like, how can you be so selective when you've been recruiting for years?
You can't.
You can't be selective. You have to get any old random Joe that hits your line.
Yep.
Like, you can't be selective because you've gone through all of the people that you probably know that would be good for Mary Kay. I don't want to say would be good for Mary Kay because fuck that. But you know what I mean? Like, in her
your
mind, they
warm
would be
market.
good for Mary Kay.
Your warm market.
Your warm market. She's probably run out of that by now. So there's no way she's being selective. She's just no.
No.
Mm-mm.
I mean, think about top MLM leaders, Tish. Like, do you think Doug is selective?
Nope. He'll take anyone.
He'll take anyone. What about Jesse Lee Ward? Krista
Oh no,
Parney.
everyone.
Krista
Everyone.
Parney.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tony Van
Because
Shoy.
everyone washes their hair, even bald people. You
True.
fool. Like, what
Oh
a fool
my
she
God.
is.
God,
She's a
She's
fool.
such a fool. She really is.
Oh my God.
We have to come for her next in a minute. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Ready to work. Women that were asking what they needed to do next. Women that knew what success felt like. So
Also, wait, aren't you helping people? Why do you need them to feel success then if they already know what it feels like?
Well, no, because she's talking about women. She's talking about when she recruits them.
Oh, Mary Kay.
Yep.
This is Mary Kay's
Oh.
list. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Previously successful, or so that
Right.
Yeah,
because-
or like they don't even have to be previously successful. They just have to know what it feels like.
Yeah.
If you can imagine
is-
what success feels like in your heart and soul,
Yeah. You can
this
manifest
list is
it.
BS. She'll
Yeah.
take anyone. She would
Yep,
take
she'll
anyone.
take anyone.
Yep.
Mhm.
What qualities are you looking for when selecting your personal team members?
Nothing.
You don't select
found-
shit. You don't select shit.
What do you think they're looking for, everybody? Drop it in the comments.
I think they're looking for a pulse and a credit card number.
That was mine, a pulse.
Yeah.
Does it
Mhm.
breathe? Can it
Mhm.
speak? You know?
Yeah.
But the key is the B. Personal recruiting is the key to your success and to your pocketbook.
She
Oh, yeah.
said it, not me. Quiet part out loud. Wee woo, wee woo.
But then when we
Wee
call
woo, wee
then when we
woo.
call Mary Kay a pyramid scheme because pyramid schemes are based on recruiting, these women get mad at us, even though they say it all the time.
Yeah. It's like, what are we supposed to think when you say stuff like that, babes?
You
Come on.
just said it. You just said it. This is not me making my own assumptions. You said it.
We can replay the clip.
Mhm.
Want to replay the clip?
I'll
Oopsie.
replay it.
Replay it, babes.
I'll replay this. I'm
Oopsie.
happy replaying that. Oopsie whoopsie.
Oops. I
Did it again. I
Like
fucked
that.
with your wallet. Oh, told you this
Talk
was a
about-
business. Oh, baby, baby.
What they needed to do next. Women
Sorry.
that knew what success felt like. So, what qualities are you looking for when selecting your personal team members? I have found that the key is the B. Personal recruiting is the key to your success and to your pocketbook.
Cool.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
And when
Okay.
you personally recruit, you are in control of selecting the women that you will be working with. You know, my goal every month is that my personal team alone, this Cadillac production. And isn't it fun to know that our commission check is a celebration of others?
No, it's not. Your commission check comes from how much people spent money on to get inventory. You absolute doorknob.
Maybe it's a celebration for her.
Yeah.
Like, babes, it's a celebration for you and you only. Yay! I scammed a bunch of people this week. Yay! In my opinion, you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
I'm the gingerbread man of protective language.
Oh,
This
God.
past seminar year, our unit added 341 new beauty consultants, of which 78% were recruited from a skincare party. We had 118 star consultants. 72% sold their way to star through holding skincare parties and facials. These women have a strong customer base and they offer exceptional customer service.
But we can't tell if they have an exceptional customer base because Mary Kay doesn't track that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mary Kay literally doesn't track that, so we have no idea.
You could just say whatever you want. Like, there's nothing to back that up.
We had 25 women that moved up to Red Jacket and beyond, 4 that are currently in DIQ. 5 offspring sales directors were birthed out of our $1 million year.
So she said there were like 300 people, and out of all of those, only like 5 made DIQ?
And it's interesting that she said earned a red jacket because that's what that's a real estate. I'm thinking of the real estate where you would get your jacket and things like that, and
Mm.
it's kind of an old fashioned, and I mean Mary Kay is old fashioned, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like that costs $3 to make in Indonesia. It's the symbol.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just ridiculous. She's saying that like it's a flex when like so few people made it to the, I'm not sure how many recruits it is to get to Red Jacket.
I have no clue.
I'm not
if
sure.
I'm honest.
Yeah, but it's like it's when you start getting into recruiting. You know what I mean? Like yeah.
Some earning 1, 2, 3, and even 4 career cars in less than 12 months in the company.
But it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, guys.
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
No, we can't say that, can we?
The saying is true. Monkey see, monkey do.
Can you not?
Can we fucking not say that? Ma'am, please. Sit down.
I'd prefer to hear duplication than that, because that's what she means. But
Yeah.
that's insensitive.
Yeah, it is. Especially if you're like a black person in the audience being like, huh?
Excuse me?
Who see? Who knew? Who? No, you can't say what I thought.
Oh my God.
Yeah, imagine being in her downline and being like, did she just
Yeah.
Call us monkeys.
So
Yeah.
first I'm a gang member and now I'm a
Now
monkey.
I am a monkey gang member.
Great.
And
Great.
it's all metaphors on metaphors on metaphors, because you can't talk about the real business.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah.
You can't. The success is not there, so you have to use metaphors.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
thinking we would have almost been able to play bingo with this one.
Yeah.
Almost. Like she's covering a lot of bases.
This is
Yeah.
very honestly, if you want to put a bingo in the description, maybe if the replay crew wants to try it, I feel like
yeah.
that might be a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously it would have to be like
Self-monitored
monitored,
bingo.
so we have to just
Self-governed bingo.
we can like check the sheet and see like, are these all things that we saw? You know what I mean? But for the most part, like we're not going to be able to call it out. But that might be fun for like a replay crew kind of a thing. You know?
Yeah.
Because I didn't
but
think
there's no
about it till
fun.
now. Yeah. There's not. What?
Right.
Why not? Okay, play bingo. Come on. I'm just joking. I don't know. If you want, maybe. Okay.
I'm proud to say that our entire future national area is known for being self-disciplined, committed to holding parties, and personal recruiting. 5 of us crossed the stage last night to pick up our Dimebo Bumblebee, and 2 of us personally sold our way to the Court of Cells.
5. Again, she just had 300 recruits last year.
And out of every single person that she's recruited that's still in her downline, plus those 300, only 5 people.
5.
Hmm.
Wow.
And
How many recruits did she have? 300 and
300 something, and that was just last year. It was over 300.
yeah.
But in the last year.
That's how many
look
yeah.
up. Guess how many percentage that is.
And that's only if you're including those 300 people. She's been in the company for 7 years. So that's out of everybody, which is probably way more than that.
Yeah.
1.6% across the stage.
Yep. And it probably goes way down if you include everybody in her downline. But we don't know how many people that is. And it's probably, hopefully, less than it was last year.
Yeah.
Self-discipline, parties, and personal recruiting. 3 things that I know if you focus on can be the game changer for you this next year. So in closing, I want you to write the word yes, Y-E-S, yes, down the left-hand side of your paper.
And you think, oh, that's good, right? They're just going to write the word yes. You know what I mean? That's a simple enough word, right? That's not something that we need to make into a metaphor, right?
She makes it an acronym.
Oh no.
The Y stands for you. You must decide and commit to becoming masterful at this business.
It's not a business.
It is not a business. Stop talking shit.
And you can decide all you want and still suck.
Oh my God.
Hello?
When you master your skills, you gain confidence. And it's been said that mastery only comes to those that are willing to stay in the game.
So stay.
Next, the E stands for
Don't quit. Don't do it.
You better not.
Oh, don't do it. Oh my
Hold
God.
on.
Oh my God.
Expect. I believe that 85% of this business is in your mind, your thought process. Either you think you can, or you think you can't. You're right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You
Wayne
can't.
Gretzky, Michael Scott.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because it's just that easy.
But let me read you this income disclosure statement, and I think this is a good time, because she says if you think you can't or you can, you're probably right. Okay, then let's check out the income disclosure statement for Canada. I'm just gonna take a little reading for you guys. This was in 2019. It covers from January 1st to December 31st. Hey, I want to see 2022, but whatever. This is what we get.
And these are
Okay.
probably pretty okay numbers. Like,
Right. So let's see. Independent beauty consultants who are not eligible to earn commissions. How many people? I want a percentage. How many people you think didn't even make a thing?
the 27%.
83% made $0.
Yeah.
For people who were eligible for commissions, 15% of people made an average of $206.
Annually, by the way.
And that's just everybody that was eligible for commissions. For independent
Without buying
sales
product?
director, probably. And how much? That doesn't include how much they spent.
Yeah.
Average time to get here was 4 years. If you want to read this one.
Percentage of independent sales force 1.6%, and the average annual commissions are $20,137 for independent sales directors. And then of course you have the independent national sales directors. The average time it takes to get to this position is 15 years. The percentage of the sales force is 0.05%, and the average annual commissions are $124,072.
Yep.
Annual? That's not even very
Annually.
much.
That's annual.
And again,
you
that doesn't
compare
take into
that-
account how much you spend.
Yeah.
Comparing it to like Monat, like that's a Monat month sometimes.
Right. For
Yeah.
some of those girlies.
Wow.
Yeah. And like, not saying any of these companies are better than any
No.
of the other ones, because they're all shit.
Yeah.
But it's just,
Yeah.
if you want to say, oh, we have the best opportunity.
No, you don't.
Even in terms of MLM, like you really,
Ho, you do not.
really don't.
And I'm not calling her a
Um,
hoe. I said, Mary Kay, ho, you do
Yeah.
not have the best opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
To think how much work it is to get that as well.
15 years of your life.
15 years of your life to make that much. Oh my god. Fucking shit.
Yeah.
not
It's at, and like Sweet Goth says, this is a good time to repeat this. Let's whisper this into the mic, please.
It's not a business.
Thank you. It's not. It's really not.
Oh god.
the
The
S-
chanting. Sorry. Go ahead.
Is the S okay for yes? Slut. No.
Sacrifice. Suc-
Saluting me, the leader.
Snickerdoodle?
Success.
Ooh,
I don't know.
okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Mary Kay.
Sorry, just a warning. The chanting is coming soon because we are coming to the end of the video. So if you don't want to hear some culty chanting, maybe pop
I'm
out
really
soon.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited too. I want to chant along with them.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the because
Is there another
Karina said there might be a Mexico income disclosure statement, so I'm looking for it.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, worm.
Ash said, expect great things, and great things will happen.
Ah!
The S
False.
Bullshit.
False. False.
There wouldn't be so many people in poverty right now if that was true, baby
False.
doll.
Mm.
Hey, I'm going to talk about
Mhm.
something sad for a second. So if you don't want to hear about prisons and police brutality,
Nope.
hop off the stream for 2 seconds, okay? Just going to talk about it for like 5 seconds. So it's not going to take you long. Yeah, my grandpa didn't expect for there to be a coup in the 70s and to get taken by the government to prison for being a mayor of the opposite side of what the coup wanted and for getting beaten the shit out of, to the point where he had a very serious and rare neurological disorder that slowly killed him in the end of his life. He only lived to 65, and he spent his 60s.
Wait, he was 65 when he died?
He was very young when he died. Probably, maybe not 65, but he was not in his 70s. He was in his 60s. Yeah.
Wow.
And he could hardly do anything.
Like, oh my, I didn't even know he was that young. I thought he was way older because of the way he looked when I saw him for the last time.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what violence will do to you. Okay?
Yeah.
So, he didn't manifest that for himself.
No.
You know, he didn't expect that. Especially because he was in jail while his wife was having their third son.
Oh no.
I don't think he would have expected that or manifested that for himself.
Nope.
I don't think anyone would have. That's bullshit.
And you know what? We got lucky because a lot of women and a lot of people's children were taken from them if they went to jail. So we got lucky. If you look up anything about the mothers who protest in Buenos Aires, they've been protesting since then because of that. So we got lucky, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying we did not put that on ourselves.
Yeah.
No.
You can't say stuff like that. It's just not true. Bad stuff happens unexpectedly all the time.
Yeah.
Like, if she ever gets an illness, she's going to have a hard time with it because she's going to be like, damn, what did I think that made this happen?
Yeah.
That's so fucking
That's
tragic,
it.
dude. Are you kidding me?
Not fair.
Not fair at all.
It's almost done, so if you want, you can, but it's going to happen here.
Give me like 2 seconds.
Okay.
I'll be back in a sec. Success.
Success!
When you develop self-discipline, commit to consistently holding parties and team building from those parties, you will have success in this business. I believe in you. Now, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to stand up, and you're going to repeat, yes, I can, 3 times. We're going to do this together, okay? So everyone, stand up.
Everybody get up!
Everybody stand up.
Y'all, are you standing?
I'm standing.
Did Gus go to get streamers or something? Or
No,
pom-poms?
Gus just needed some water.
Yeah.
This is too much.
Oh, okay.
We're good.
Okay.
Everybody
Sorry.
get up. Get up.
Okay, guess we're actually getting up.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
fuck.
No, you don't have to get up.
Oh yeah, someone has to be on screen.
You ready?
You ready?
Yes, I can! Yes, I can! Yes, I can! I believe you can, and I know you will. Thank you.
Fucking shit.
Yep.
That was a way to.
Yep.
That
Yep.
was a way to end off your little speech there, buddy.
If you didn't think it was culty before.
Whew. Gave me the shivers.
No, I
And I-
can't though.
But most of us can't. Like, we just read the income disclosure statement. Like,
No se puede, honey.
no se puede. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, what? Did anybody else, like, actually get creeped out from hearing that?
Yeah.
They did say, yes, I can. Do you want me to, should we go back? Oh, do we have to? Well, Rebecca didn't hear
Okay,
it.
fine. Do it again.
Rebecca
Oh,
didn't
okay.
hear it. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I can't!
Okay.
Yeah, let's change the chant up next time.
Yeah.
No.
Mine's gonna be my chant's gonna be maybe after lunch.
Mine's gonna be shut MLMs down.
Mine is gonna be
Ooh.
shut.
Or I like this one from Ove. Yes, I can't.
Yes.
funny.
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
When you develop self-discipline,
No.
commit to- I can. When you develop, you ready? Yes, I can! Yes, I can! Yes, I can!
Is she holding a sign?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 'Cause
That
she
says
doesn't-
that?
She's holding. Did you not see that she's holding a sign that says "Yes, I can"? You missed that. She's holding up a sign that says "Yes, I can" because apparently she doesn't think the crowd can remember "Yes, I can."
Oh, we're not gonna remember the
We're not
chant.
gonna remember. Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, that was a lot.
I mean, we also have the
Mm.
Simply 3 video.
Simply through. We have a dog to take care of.
That's true. That's true. I mean,
Hmm.
let's see if I can find it, and if I can't, then fuck me. Oh, I found it. I found it.
Oh
Just
my
talk.
God.
Just talk. Just talk. Okay.
What? You can't just say that.
What did we learn
What?
today?
What? What's happening?
I'm pulling something up. I'm pulling
Okay.
something up.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
Mary Kay
I
love chanting and they're proving.
I almost called the stream the roasting of the pink bits, but then I thought bit rude. Oh, do you not know what people call pink bits? Do you know what they are?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. That's maybe that's an Australian term.
Yeah, I assumed it was
Yeah.
genitals, so I was like, okay, I guess.
Okay, well, the pink bits are private parts, really.
I was right. Okay. I kind of guessed it. You know what I mean? Because people will say they're bits, right?
Yeah,
but
I've
I've never
heard
heard the
bits.
pink bits. But I guess most not some are pink. Some
bits are pink.
Some bits are pink. That's true.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
True.
So this is just one last one. If you don't want to hear people all singing in a room, then
Oh,
don't.
God.
Yeah, this is the same lady. And she's gonna teach us the key to our business. And the song is Simply Three.
Simply 3.
So open your mouth, share your biz, and grow your personal team. SIMPLYTHREE. Yeah.
You remembered it now.
Of course I remember it because it's the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I will never forget it. Unfortunately.
Okay, press play.
Okay. Yeah, we have to go.
We gotta go. We have to take care of a dog.
Because you all are going to be going to Orlando at Leadership Conference, right? Okay.
Yeah. No.
So, I'm going to sing it once, and then you are going to stand and join me. You ready for this? Oh my goodness. I really did not show up on Facebook or Instagram or something.
Oh, it's on YouTube, baby!
It's on her. You know what pissed me off about that? She put it on her Instagram.
Oh.
I'm like, why are you saying that? And I can find it on your Instagram to this day.
Girl, don't lie.
Don't lie.
find this on Instagram.
Yeah, like come on. You don't
Come
care.
on now.
This also might not be the one where they all sing together. This might be the one where only she sings. So it might be we might get a little bit lucky because it's a little bit less culty, but it's still creepy. So
But you'll still hear what the chant is.
yeah. Yay! Hello!
Hello, little prince!
Hello!
Hello!
What a good girl or boy.
Oh, good baby.
It's Frida.
Frida! Hi, baby.
Hello.
You don't like MLMs either, do you?
No, you don't.
No, you
No, she
don't.
No, you don't.
No,
And
you
most
don't. Valid. I get it.
Oh,
I get it. Oh, Potato Supreme is joining us. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm so
Hello.
sorry that this is going to be one of the first ways you start your day. So maybe just cleanse your ears after this. So
Yeah.
you know,
Maybe listen to some Beyonce or something.
something uplifting and positive because this is gonna creep you out. Yeah. At least it's not the one where everybody's singing because that one's
that
even
one's
worse.
worse.
But I thought it was this one, but I guess I forgot. Sorry.
I really hope this does not show up on Facebook or Instagram or something.
Too late.
Oh, too late. Oh, jeez. Okay. Here it goes. SIMPLYTHREE. Simply 3. Simply 3.
You know she's doing
That's your magic number at this time. So open your mouth, share your biz, and grow your personal team. SIMPLYTHREE. Simply 3. Simply 3. That's your magic number at this time. So say your prayer, take a breath, and ask everyone.
What?
SIMPLYTHREE. Okay.
take a breath and ask everyone?
No, she said, say a prayer, take a breath, and ask everyone, because that goes really well with the original melody, right?
Yeah, totally. That was A+
Look.
conducting or whatever the fuck. Composing.
I know,
A+.
I know Walt Disney was kind of racist, but Mickey does not deserve that, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Mickey is a difference. Leave Mickey alone.
The mouse himself does not deserve that.
Leave my Mickey alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you want to go to our Instagram, then you'll hear the whole song.
Oh, you can just play it.
Oh yeah, I'll play the part where they all chant. Give me a second. Here it is. Here it is.
That's your magic number at this time. So open your mouth, share your biz, and cook your personal team. SIMPLY.
Notice how no one was singing during "Open Your Mouth, Share Your Biz."
Nobody knows it.
Personal team.
Nobody knows that part
no one knows
except
it.
me and Kristen. That's it.
Yeah, mega church cult vibes. Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what we're
Agreed.
dealing with. Mary Kay loves their little songs and dances and jigs.
Yeah.
Anything to keep you preoccupied from the fact that you are spending more money than you're making. They'll do
oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll do whatever.
Yeah,
Well, that was a bad one.
enlightening, very enlightening. Yeah. And the problem is, it's the cockroach. Like, there are so many of them. You know, you turn the light on and there's one of these leaders
Yeah.
in like this. There's like, a couple of hundred of them in every company, and yeah. And they're all pretty bad.
Yep. They are. And they all have their own almost culture, so to speak, of the
Yeah.
way that they curate their MLM content and get people to join them. And it's just kind of, it's just kind of scary.
Yeah.
Well,
But I think,
oh, go ahead.
the best, I think, thing that's happening at the moment is that Netflix show. That's getting the word out. That is really going to. Isn't it interesting that Monate, their big, the president's freaking address this month, he's dressed in Star Wars? Like, you were featured on Netflix very heavily this month, sir.
Yeah,
The
maybe
lights
back
are
off.
on.
Yeah, maybe back off a little bit, dude. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good. The Pure Romance founder, the CEO,
Yes.
that video I think is also going to change some people's minds because, we can say stuff all day, but if it's coming from the CEO's mouth, that's a completely different story. And I think that that's going to help people. And the other thing, I was reading MLM Unmasked, which is a recent book. You know what I mean? It's not like it came out in the 80s or something. It came out in like 2014 or something like that. And even what it said in that was that there really is not a culture of people speaking out against MLMs. Yeah. And I read that and I'm like, that's not true right now. You know what I mean? I can think of so many people off the top of my head from different companies, from different backgrounds, who all just joined MLM and either did badly or saw behind it or both. And that's making a huge difference. Yeah. Not saying that you have to speak out, but even a comment, even watching through somebody's whole video and up in that watch time makes a difference.
And sending your horror stories in, like Hannah is really good at those. I know Deanna does them. There's a couple who really do, feature horror stories all over. Yeah. I think it's a good time at the moment.
And if you're not comfortable sharing your own story, but you like doing the research stuff, like Tish said, there are so many leaders like this. It's hard for us to keep track of everybody. So if you want to send us content, you see something, you find it uncomfortable, report it to the FTC and Tina first, and then send it to us or to, DC. Karina's here, Aaron B's and Julie Joe and Savannah Marie and all of these other creators are more than willing to put it out there for you, to like try to raise awareness about it too, because, we only can know about so many people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And once you recommend it on a Google Drive, it'll pretty much suggest who you to share it with, and it's very easy to send it all out to everyone. Like I send stuff and it's just like click 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 done, you know.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of work in finding it, there's a little bit of work in uploading it, but to share it, very easy, you know.
Yeah. And Sweet Goth, that's awesome because there's not a huge anti-MLM presence on Twitter, you know? So the more the merrier, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere where you can do it, even if you don't want to necessarily speak out, like just supporting is a good way to help and telling your friends and
Yeah.
family and, you know, yeah,
There's a
all
lot
of
of
that makes a difference.
corporate on Twitter. That's the thing too. So
Yeah.
yeah. But we will be back in 2 weeks. I think it's going to be a bingo. Do we have a
Bingo.
guest? Is that
I think we have a guest
We have
in
a guest in
mind.
the works.
We have a guest
Is
in
there a guest
mind.
who's going to be on stream as well? Or are they? Yeah, no, I don't know.
Well, if we were gonna talk to them about it, so if they're open
Okay.
and willing, then yes, there will be
Yeah.
a guest. But we'll keep that a secret for you all.
Possibly I've already spoiled it on my Optivia videos, but you know.
No worries, no
you're
worries.
good.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's
But that's
fine.
okay. We'll pretend that no one knows right now. But it'll be
Yep.
bingo. Sorry, everybody. Bingo in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, we love bingo.
We
So
love
prepare for that.
bingo.
Follow Tish if you're not. Follow us. We'd really appreciate it. It helps get the word out there. And yeah, we'll see you all another time. Thank you for roasting the Mary Kay. Chat was awesome. Tish, you're amazing as always. And yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yay!
We love you
Yay.
all. Have a good sleep, Americans.
Yes, and have a good day, Aussies.
Yes.
Whoever time zone you are. Bye.